rise again. This feeling that I had deep down inside. I just wanna be the one you need. And now I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all behind. I can't get enough of that I'm enough. Let me be the one for you. I can't take it anymore. My mind's about to go to war. I need someone to save me from myself, to hear me cry when I call out for help. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like I am close to reaching my wit's end, holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano. Like a volcano. Blow it up like a volcano. What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? Another day to lose control. There's a fire in my bones. My sight gets blurry, pushing back the tears. Should take a leap of faith and face my fear. I blame it on the voices that are in my head, wondering if they'll ever be put to bed. Feels like I am close to reaching my wit's end, holding out, but I'm about to blow it up like a volcano. Like a volcano. Blow it up like a volcano. What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? What you do, what you do, what you do to me? Can't you see what it means when you set me free? Blow it up like a volcano. I'm not a saint, you're mad. Your sugar-coated doll is not so pure, my bad. I don't give a. You're stepping on me and like I'm a mama, touch you bad. And I'm mad, you're mad. I guess you're mad. Wore my best pajama for this drama. Why you talking like that, like that, like that? I'm not gonna spend the night, I'm talking. You got bad things on your mind, keep walking. Spit your words on someone else,
Oh, okay, now it's working. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a good one. Yo, my mic is all kinds of messed up, dude. Every time I gotta do an update, it just stops working. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, we got ourselves some fantastic gameplay, hopefully tonight. Hopefully we'll have some, what am I thinking of? Progression for the raid this evening. Now, I don't know exactly what we're doing for raid. It looks like, we talked about it, it looks like maybe the reclear is going to be the play to get as much gear as humanly possible. I really think we just need to get in there. I think we have enough gear to start doing Raza. I'd love to start doing Razageth, but you know, we'll see. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a good one. By the way though, boys, get some fat loots. Yo, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. If everybody in the guild got big loot, I think we'll be golden just to get into the Razageth, dude. If everybody just got like fatty upgrades, everybody got best in slot. I think tonight we're gonna start with a heroic and then we're gonna do a full mythic. We'll see how it goes. But yo, chat, I'm actually kind of excited, dude. We are in Raza. We could actually take down Raza if we actually start doing it. I'm hoping the rest of the guildies agree, man. I'm excited too, because we could actually get like a decent ranking out of it too. You know? Sorry, I'm doing some background stuff, but yeah. Yo, hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to close this down. Let me get the music back up, boys. I'm really bad at this whole streaming thing. Here we go. Dude, I've been so dehydrated recently. Alrighty. We are golden, boys! We got ourselves a fat loot tonight! We got one of every one of my alts with something waiting for them in store. I am real excited for this one. This is gonna be real good, man. We got even the warrior who just got to max level only recently, went in as a protection into a Halls of Valor, claimed that Valor, and is sitting pretty. I am super excited to see what that character gets specifically. But boys, let's see what we got, yo. Let's see. Who do we got? We got ourselves Yaman. How you doing, by the way? My guy, near Oni the Beautiful. We got ourselves Gabriel, Jonathan Voter. We got ourselves the boys, yo. 418 Brute Keeper ring on him a wolf. Wait, Diurna one? Or the other guy? Hold on. Diurna one, right? Yeah? Am I wrong? Am I right? Diurna, the shield one, right? That's a pretty good one. That's not a bad one at all. Oh, is it? Okay, so that one is a little bit different. Why? Because it's the shielding part is great for a handful of classes. Most people prefer it though for the stats. Apparently it's like a giga amount of haste, giga amount of mastery. Looks like patch while what is it? 10.7 isn't here yet. There are forms for it. Could we see patch 10.7 this week, chat? Oh! Dragonflight 2TR, here it is. Guidelines from the conduct, all the good stuff. Yo! If 10.7 comes around, that means we can get test out them pally changes, man. I am excited to see what they do for that paladin rework. What's up, Big O? Hi, my man. Hope you have a good one. And he has biz stats as the one that gives shields. Is it actually that good for enhance? Hell yeah, my guy. That's awesome. Gonna stream the raid. Yes, I am, Gabriel. I am hoping we go get Raza, man. We may have to go back and do a bit of reclear, but I'm kind of hoping, I'm praying, man. I got my fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll be on Raza tonight instead. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes, man. We'll see how it goes this evening, man. I am personally excited for it, but we'll see how it goes. Razageth the normal, it's a pain. She must be a horde on heroic. She's not that bad on heroic. Like, we do her on heroic every week. She's not too terrible. It's like, there's a little bit of like it's definitely a little bit of a kick up in difficulty compared to every other boss. Every other boss is doable. Raza has a little bit of like a break point in terms of damage, a little bit in terms of healing. You have to be a little bit more clean on mechanics. That's like the only boss where it's like, perfect play is like encouraged. Every other boss, like, you can kind of sort of play not super optimally and still get it done, which I kind of like that curve, right? The final boss, I want him to be like one of the harder ones, but the rest of the instance is very accessible, which I think is really good. Raz got nerfed hard. I don't know if she got nerfed that hard though, Optics. So from what I would tell, okay, so I was talking to guildies, right? The damage on it is nerfed. Some of the friends of guildies are like, yo, she's a beanbag, go beat it up, collect that loot, easy. Others are like, yo, my guildies are like, but the wins though, we're gonna struggle on the wins though. And it's like, we haven't seen the fight itself yet, but they're all like, we wins, man, we're dead to the wins, we're already dead, dude, we already have 50 wipes to the wins, we haven't pulled the boss. And it's like, and just, they're saying just to be safe, they all think we should do a full re-clear, but we talked about it yesterday, man. I'm just gonna let it go there, right? I presented my case as to why I think we should kill Raz. 1, I feel like we're geared. 2, I feel like we got the team comp for it, because we do. Like, look at the players we have, we do. 3, gearing we can do for best in slot items, you can get it from heroic too. Like, not having a best in slot item and having a best in slot item is a much bigger gap that you can cover than like having a best slot item on heroic and mythic. Because someone like was saying, well, there's a sizable upgrade from mythic to heroic. It's like, well, yeah, but like people have killed this boss with a lot less gear than what we have right now. So it's not like you need gear. You don't need that much gear. Like to the bare minimum to get in there and do it, you don't need that much gear. You definitely do need gear, but not like a crazy amount of gear. At that point, you're over gearing for the thing. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see tonight, man. I wish I could tell you guys exactly what we're doing, but you know me, man. I have an idea of like what I'm told we're gonna do, and then it just turns out another way. Last night it looked like pretty inconclusive about exactly what we're gonna be doing, but I think some of them were leading for like the safe play. I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think that's the way to do it. They also nerfed like Kirag a little bit and Dathia, but I feel like we're gonna be on Dathia getting like tossed around by the winds if we do re-clear. Hopefully not. And it's like, it's all about like optimizing for the comp, and one guy's like, oh, we should just run the comp that's going to be on Raza, but it's like, well, we can't literally do that because there's some of the classes we need for some of the other bosses to make it easier to get through. So it's like, we want to do it, but I don't think we literally can do it. You know what I mean? By the way, been doing Mage Tower. Hello? I was going to say, like, I'm stuck. Been doing Mage Tower. Bear Mage Tower, by the way, is so easy. I don't know what it is. There are some cheesy trinkets that people apparently have been using. There's this one Darkmoon decked wins or dance trinket. Apparently it was insane, the amount of damage it did. I don't know if it's going to be that way. That means to get 70. I am working on my Paladin and my Monk. That means does need to get 70, but I've been working on my Monk and my Paladin in my free time. I gotta finish up the Mage soon. What is the best assassination build for PvE? I'd say it's a double poison build right now. You don't really go double capstone, you go middle capstone. You pick up spikes on the right hand side, you pick up the ambush playstyle on the left hand side, and you pick up everything that boosts your poison damage and a little bit of bleed damage as well. You kind of just do a little bit of both. That's like the best optimal build for PvE. If you're doing mythic bosses, there are some variations. If you're doing like cleave fights, there are some variations you could run for. But that'll be the best build, is go down the middle and pick up like spikes on the right hand side, and then everything busts nature and poison damage on the left hand side. Basically. Pick up a couple of bleed things too on the right hand side. I could probably go once over it when I get on my rogue if you want me to, my guy. Not lube. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. Chat! First vault of the day, man. What do you guys think we're getting? Also, what am I gearing this druid as, man? Are we gearing this thing as a feral? Are we making a Rasa druid? Are we making a guardian? I kind of want to do a feral guardian combo. I kind of want to play this thing as a feral and a guardian, but I'm not sure. What should we do, man? Good luck on vaults? Hell yeah, I just don't know what I'm going to gear this thing as. Guardian? Because I definitely want to play Guardian, but like, I want to play Feral more than Guardian, but I want to explore Guardian and try builds as Guardian. You know, Guardian is super underrated. I know the rest is really, really good. I know Boomy's also really good. I just don't have that much interest in Boomy. Like, I will check it out, but it's not like a spec that I could see myself maining as of right now. It's good. I just, you know, if you ever watch me like stream or play, I never really expressed like a big like for Boomy. I used to love it back in the day, like back in like Cataclysm. I loved Boomy back in like Kata, the early Kata. Like, it's not bad. I don't hate it. You know, I don't have anything against it. Nothing at all. Like, it's a good spec. It's not something I like really leaned into that much. You know? Like, maybe if I played some more, maybe I'll love it. That's how it was with Demon Hunter. I was just like, I don't hate it. I just don't lean into it. But when I played it a bit, I was like, oh, this is fun. And now, the changes of Dragonflight, I'm surprised I'm not on DH right now. Feral Guardian. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe do Feral. I think Feral is priority for me, though. I definitely want to get a Feral up and running. Oh, are we ready, chat? Set gear, hopefully get a weapon. True, hopefully we get a set gear, man. I would need 2 pieces of tier. If I can get one from LFR, like a glove or something, then I can maybe turn this and this into tier. If I can get like shoulders or something, or a chest piece is a tier. But even, hey, a weapon, a good trinket will do too, man. A good ring, honestly, will do too. Oh, good luck, appreciate ya. Alrighty, boys, first vault of the day. Give it to me. Well, I guess it can become tier, so it's not bad. It can turn into tier. I could go get my 2 set. Should I go get my 2 set, chat? Should I go get my 2 set bonus right now? Because I could convert this chest piece and these pants into 2 set bonus right now. Or should I just wait? Because if I get like another chest piece from the vault, like what would be better value? Getting the 2 set for damage and healing or whatever, or just waiting? Yes? What do you guys think? Because Kren says yes. What do you guys think? What's up, Joe? How do you, man? Evoke a good M plus? Definitely. Yes. Definitely good. Definitely good. Very good. I don't know what other people say, but definitely very, very good, man. Definitely very good. You guys saying yes? Catalyze the chest? Okay. All of you guys are saying catalyze. Okay. We're just gonna do catalyze. We'll catalyze the pans too, because you can catalyze those. These are from a world boss drop, and those work for catalysm. Or in fact, catalyzing. Catalysm. Plays a healer, it's very good also. Justice, I do gotta give it a rest. Yeah, I do gotta give Resto a go. Like, I feel like I'd feel silly if I just didn't give Resto a go. World boss in here as well. We could probably do both, honestly. Knock both of them out. Because the invasions are pretty good. What is this, like, random, is it the winds? I feel like I'd be just blacking out for a second. You guys catch that, or is that just me? Or is that just my eyeballs just not working? What is that? I felt like I was blacking out for a moment. Alrighty. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't make 2 yet. I can only make 1. I gotta finish the quest on my main. Okay, we'll park this character here. We'll make it our M+ done on this character at some point this week, but we'll just park him here. And I'll catalyze him when my main fills the bar, which we might do tonight, actually. We might be able to do it today. Let's go kill a world boss and, like, kill a couple of rares that'll be chilling. Catalysm? Oh my god, my brain feels like it's going through catalysm. You know what I mean? You'll play on an A or U? I'll play on NA tempo. Let's do the warrior. Now, I'm very interested in checking out Fury and Arms. And I feel like I should open my gear as a DPS. But bro, doing it as a tank? We could go tank. We could maybe go like Fury, see if we can get a one-hander, which would work for Fury, single-minded Fury, and protection. What do you guys think? I might either want to open it as a Fury Warrior, because there's a chance you can get a two-hander, which will work for DPS specs, or a one-hander, which means I would go single-minded Fury on Fury, which is fine, a bit of a DPS loss, but it's okay, because it lets me play Protection Warrior. Don't open the vault as Fury, open his Arms. Yeah, Arms gonna do two-hander? Yeah, I mean, Arms gonna do juicy two-hander, but he basically directs him to playing DPS. Or do open his Fury for a chance of one-hander, so I can also use it as a prot, as well as a Fury. You know what I mean? Always one hand on Fury. It's always one-handers for Fury. So like, if I open his Fury, I'm basically always getting a one-hander. Is that like confirmed, or is it like a randomization chance? No, DC loop when flying yet? DC loop, I've had DCs while flying, but I don't think I had a DC loop where I'm like looping. I've had DC loops before, but not when flying, for me at least. That's not confirmed. Okay. So like, chat, what should we do though? Because I feel like if I play Fury and I get one-handers, I don't play single-minded Fury, you're like, ugh, why would you want to play that? So I can have a one-hander and I can play protection. I can just start playing the game. I can start tanking, DPS in his Fury, and then eventually get a two-hander for Arms. Or do I just go Arms? If I remember correctly, one or two. Yeah, from what I remember, Fury apparently, from what I thought, Fury can get either one-handers or two-handers. You can get either one because you can equip both. What's up, saying? Head of my man. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do I prioritize prot, which is in that case I'll open as Fury, see if I chance it, or do I prioritize like DPS and Fury and Arms? Because I kind of like prot. I feel like I should play prot. Arms? You guys all saying Arms? Let's do Arms, man. Because I do want to play Arms, man. I do want to play Arms. Any good loot? So far, a chest piece for the druid, which could become a tier set, which I'm okay with. This guy. Shoulders. I'll take those. It wouldn't even matter with the weapon, chat. I got something that could work for all specs. And it's got a little bit of the versa too and crit, so that's good stat. That's not a bad stat at all. So that could be potentially tier item. If I can get one more piece, I guess I have this here, so I could have a 2-piece on this guy, honestly. I don't know if it's worth catalyzing, but it may be worth it. Like getting that 2-set bonus may be big. They did recently buff Fury and our Fury set, so that may be good. Alright, good. So far, good loot, chat. I'm actually pretty okay with it. Not like the biggest upgrades, not directly tier, but like it's good. The Hunter definitely gets a 4 set this week, because once I get my charge of catalyzation or whatever, caramelization. Oh, you kidding me, boys? We got 1007 PTR development notes. Does that mean this baby's gonna be up tonight? Monk classes expands new races, Work and Drenai Lightforge. We talked about it before. They added new NPCs. That's cool. Death Knight. Epidemic swap places with Unholy Blind in a town. Okay. Pestilence implementation has been updated. Remastered Concealer and Corruption. Commander of the Dead has been updated to always buff you a nearby gargoyle dark army for 30 seconds after you use a dark. Cool. Druid, Protector of the Pack. That stores up to 400% of Druid spell power is balanced. Feral Guardian 300 spell power restoration with 244 specs. Ooh, I like this. So the cap on Protector is a lot bigger. That's cool. New talent for Esther, Tranquil Mind. Defocus. Oh, dude, more talent stuff. I'm kind of loving it. I don't even know what that's all, but I'm kind of loving it. Drakthir evoke a racial ability chosen that enemy will now cause Drakthir to automatically assume the visage form when they resurrect. Drakthir now. Oh, aerial halt. Like Dragon Ride Drakes allow him to significantly reduce form momentum. Aerial halt. What the hell? Dragon Legacy now increases stamina by. Okay, buffing their stamina is good. Foci allow for design to renew blades restores more quickly, causing the damage take back. Okay, that's over 4 seconds. That's huge. Ancient Flame has been redesigned. Casting Emerald Blossom, reduce the casting Emerald Flame. Okay. Oh, so you can do Burner Embrace or casting Emerald Blossom. So your next Living Flame. That could be cool. You pop a heal, pop a quick Living Flame at the enemy. That could set up burst goes. That's good. Or say self heal. Ancient Flames has been removed to Roar, Acceleration, Colonification, or essentially has been removed. I don't know what that is. Devastation, Burn Embrace, Healing increased by 35. That's quite a good. That's kind of big. Mystery of Thunder Focus C causing development, become instant cast addition to its effect. Causing development, mystery become instant. Oh, that's nice. Protection, Faith of Light's block value increased. For Protection Paladin, oh, Focus damage has been redesigned. When a vendor shield strikes a single enemy, it deals additional holy damage. Quick tooltip, cool. Red, major rework will be coming to a future build, so not here yet, but it's going to be available at some point. ASUS should increase to 12 seconds baseline. Shaman, buff defensively. LA Shaman Prime Elemental no longer taunt opposed to enemies that Shaman not a combat with. Good. No longer taunt opposed to enemies that a player takes specialization. Good. Blade Travel no longer increase duration of Astral Shift. Okay, so that's got baseline baked into Astral Shift. That's good. Astral Bulwark now reduces damage by additional 20. Improve Lightning Bolt removed. Thunderstorm has been moved until Lightning Bolt's position. Okay, Lightning Bolt damage increased by 24 specs. Nice. Good. This is awesome. Go with the flow reduces the cooldown of Spirit Walk. That's good. Thunder's boss can now trigger over 20 seconds instead of 60. I don't know what that is. Poison Cleansing Summoners. All poison effects on my target was 1. Nice. Enfeeblement now applies during Hex, like 6 seconds. Digital Affinity removed. Is intentionally removed for restoration of void time. Too many talents. Modify healing values. Okay. Swirling Currents, healing stuff, mood. So they moved a bunch of stuff in positionals. Resto, lightning bolt damage increased by 35. Yo, what? Hold on. Chain lightning damage 35? Yo, 30 and 35 damage buff for Restoration Shaman. Get it? Healing reduced by 30. Huh? Wait, is that the same build? That is the same build. Okay, whatever. Bob had posted the same thing again, I guess, with a different title. Whoop-de-doo. Water Shield has been removed from the talent tree and now learned level 12. That's awesome. I like this. Yo, I'm a big fan of that. Water Shield baseline. Resurgence has been moved to Water Shield position. Nice. New talent control. Current control. Reduces cooldown of healing totals by 30. Healing time by 30 seconds. Wait, that could be kind of valuable. That's the big raid heal totem. Or Tide Turner. Lowest health target of Healing Tide is for 30% more. Receive 30% more healing from you for 40 seconds. That's gonna be so busted for PvP. Bro, there's a whole interaction with the Healing Tide Totem. That's gonna be so insane for PvP. Shamans are gonna be insane. They only get cooldown reduction on the Healing Tide. That's a PvP talent. And a big healing buff. New talent, temporary name, increase duration of radius of Mana Tide. Or Spirit Walker Saddle Totem. After using Mana Tide Totem, cast time of Healing Wave change was reduced, and the mana cost of Healing Wave. Okay, that's a talent. That's a SL talent. They get a lot of usage. Could be pretty good now for that mana regen. It's basically like your own innervate in a way. Actually, it is your own innervate. That's kind of cool, actually. It's your own personal innervate. That's gonna be kind of good, actually. Flow the Tides grants additional chain balance to its current effect, and they should cover 40% wall spring to absorb. So it was 40. Ooh, Everton Tide removed. Downport has been moved. PvP talent Tidebringer moved to Nature's position 2-point talent slot. Wait, PvP talent Tidebringer has moved to Nature's focus position. Wait, what the hell is Tidebringer? Hold on a second. What the hell is Tidebringer? The PvP talent of Restoration Tidebringer. Every 8 seconds casting with chain heals reduced by 50, jump distance increased by 100. Yo! Hold on, this could be good. Instant cast big heal. That could be cool. Alright. Connection has been added to Tidebringer Primal Tide Core. Chain heals tilt up has been updated to indicate jump distance, gives more context to Tidebringer talent. Okay. Call of Thunder has been removed. Stormkeeper has been moved into Call of Thunder's position in talent tree. Acid Rain and Flow no longer share a node together. Acid Rain remains in a position of Flow and Shores directly heal. Okay, cool. Dragonflight, they're updating that as well. Varbid Shark Resin Crystal. But it's have found a use for Dragonflight materials. Purchase them. You don't want to sell this for that. You don't want to sell them for that. That's too low price. But you don't want PvP changes. Tranquility now increased by 100 while in combat. That's good. Keeper of the Glove healing increase has been reduced for 20. So base and Tranquility has been bought without having to pick up Keeper of the Glove. I think still people are going to pick it up because of that immunity. Revival. That's a buff. That's a good change. That's a good change right here. I think a lot of guys are going to appreciate it. They're just buffing Healing Tide. They're just buffing Healing Tide. Okay. It looks like they're changing the... Add a new professional summary. Oh, cool. So it's like a professional summary. Like if you pick a profession, what can you make? What's it good for? That's cool. That's cool. And there's some dragon running stuff. Aerial halt and airborne recovery. Activate a halt while affected by throw skies generate 1 vigor. Flip back, reducing movement speed. Oh, this could be really cool. Flip back, reducing movement speed. 60 new customizations have been added, which is Dragon Riding skill success and 6 new races. Dragon Riding races quests have a new icon. Fixed edition with spell visual effects of Shadow from Glyph and Moonkid were being applied to the dragons while customization is on. Okay, cool. Auric Tauren and High-Mounted Priest NPCs are now located in Orgrimmar. Then above his work with the first High-Mounted Tauren and Tauren Priest NPCs. Okay, that's pretty cool. Bounce of our questline affects artifact appearances now. Kawaii! Wow, my god! Let's go! You guys that didn't play in Legion have no idea what I'm talking about. Balance of power is now Kawaii! I have just unlocked like 12 new appearances. Around 12 new appearances, probably more because of recolors. From Balance of Power for every one of my alls that didn't do the quest line. Oh, let's go, baby. So, to give context, Balance of Power is a Legion. Artifact weapons was a thing in Legion. Artifact weapons have different appearances, and you can unlock different variations of your artifact weapon in a variety of different ways. That's how we mocked our weapons back in the day. It was part of the progression. You know how right now we do stuff to unlock different dragon customizations? We did different stuff in the open world to unlock weapon customizations, different skin, different recolors of that skin. You know what I mean? Every one of them had 4. Balance of Power was a long-ass quest line where you had to do the whole, like, main story. Big main story, lots of quests, lots of stuff going on. It's not something you would want to do on multiple characters. It's something you would do on your one character and kind of one and done. Some people did it on multiple characters for the unlocks, but it's a long one. We have to do dungeons, you have to do raids, you have to do just about every single raid, get a specific item from the raid. Yeah, you could do it on a LFR, but it's still very time consuming. So now they made it so the Balance of Power, you're done on one of your mains, all your alts unlock it. That means I can just get a bunch more appearances. I'm gonna enjoy that. Yeah, it's 12 times 3, 4 weapons. Exactly. Yeah, with all the different weapon reskins and whatnot. I don't know if it's gonna be 144, but yeah, if you look at the baby recolors, maybe. Yeah, maybe roughly that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that much, Jake. I don't think the math. Wait, 12 characters. Was it times 3, 4? Because I don't think you're unlocking like times 3 weapons, right? Because 4 would be the different coloration options, right? Was it times 3, 4 actually? I'm a little concerned about the math here. Or confused rather, not concerned. So Paladin build is coming up soon, but not yet. Fix show experience dealt more damage than 10, ignore damage reduction effects. Is that why it's so good right now for PvP? 3 is... Oh, you're right, actually. No, your math checks out. I'm dumb. I am big stupid. Big stupid. Cool. Yo, I'm gonna be checking out the PTR patch later. I'm gonna be checking out the PTR patch later once I'm done stuttering. All right, chat. Let's finish up our vaults for the night, man. Let's finish our vaults, get some gameplay done. See if my chooks is around. Maybe we can get some keys together. Now, this character, I'm gonna open up a survival. I don't even care. Survival, I've been having a lot of fun with this spec. Give me a tier piece so I can go craft one, baby. Give me a tier piece. Okay, we did it. Wait, that's a 2-piece, right? That means I can still, yeah, I can still unlock it. I just need to finish the quest line. But that's good. I already have this weapon, by the way. That's a 411 shoulder. That seems pretty sizable. That seems kind of wonderful. 411. I'll take it. I want to know that. Okay. Yo. Huge. So we got a 2 set. Mungus Bite, Carve, and Butchery just do 15% more damage. Awesome. I want to know to those because those abilities are a huge portion of my damage output in general. So this is a good change, man. Good Versa. It's Versa, but like I don't like the mastery, but what can you do? It's a tier. Tier is a tier is a tier is a tier is a tier. Now I just need to complete the quest line to unlock the Isn't there a guy in here now to help you get the quest line done? Because it started on my main, but I don't know if my ults can actually like help me towards it. Or maybe they can. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a guy here to start the quest line for like the bar, fill up a bar quest. I heard that alts can barely help your main fill the bar, but I don't know if that's true. I guess we'll do it when we do some mythic cluster, we'll find out. But yeah, 4 set. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be great. Oh my god, that'll feel amazing once you can go through Munguses. Next, we got the Priest Boys. I'm excited. Here we go. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. I'm super behind on my YouTuber stuff. The big YouTuber. Wow. Dalaran Gaming. Wow. Hi, how are you? By the way, very excited about the training post tomorrow. Are you guys excited about training post? That's coming in tomorrow, man. That's tomorrow. I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gonna fill out my bar. All this stuff happened to take place now, Del? On PTR. It's on PTR. I'll probably make a video tonight talking about all of these changes. I got a lot of videos in the works, man. I love this song. Let me turn it up. I can't turn it up that much, but we'll turn it up a little bit. I'll just yell over the song. Hold on. I'll just yell over the song, boys. Are you guys ready? Chat, can you hear me? Are we ready? Can I get a nod? Can I get a wave? Anything. Alright, I'm opening the vault. I'm the Shadow Priest. I should do it as the Disc Priest, though. What do we get? Damn it, I already have that. But that's good, I guess. That's gonna be tier. Hey, okay, good. Alright, I guess I grabbed this, yeah? Chat, yes or no? Nod your head. If yes, I'm picking it anyway. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was stupid, huh? I don't even know how that came off. I can't even hear like what you guys heard. Okay, Butterbear is quite big, but wait, 84 block. Oh, 80% block chance? Yo, that could be good. You almost never take a full hit, and as long as you get a little bit of parry, a little bit of dodge, like you should never take a full hit. So that's good. The speed, big movement speed. And now, if I get myself, I can make a 2 set out of this. That's pretty good. I think it's worth making a 2 set for the Priest, man. I think the Shadow Priest gets a lot of it, doesn't it? A lot of damage out of it. That was having a rave then. That was just having a rave, yeah. Hope you guys have a good hope you guys enjoyed that one. Alright, here we go. 8% block, 34% parry, that's great. Yeah, I think you should never get a full hit then, Athom, if it works like the mitigation used to work back in the day, because it used to be like, you basically needed a certain amount of like hit or a certain amount of block chance, and then a certain amount of parry, because they basically would try to see if you can bypass your block, bypass your parry, and you could basically achieve like 100% mitigation where you never got a full hit. 5% was dodge, a little bit, 5% was just a miss from the boss, a portion of it was dodge, portion was block, portion was parry, so you basically made it so you never got a full hit. There was 0 chance for a boss to ever land a full hit, which could be pretty good, unless the magic hit. Just pulled the 22-pound cap for 20k on my server. Hey, that's pretty good. Sell it. Hell yeah. Alright, chat. That it is. Open it up as an unholy. Hope it for a two-hander or a tier. Ring. Oh! I'll take it. Crit mastery? That's a good stat. Not the best item ever, chat. But it'll work. Not the best one. But it'll work. I should probably enchant it, shouldn't I? It replaces either one of these. I guess I'll replace like the mastery heavy one. Or crit heavy one. I'll replace the crit heavy one. I should probably replace the mastery heavy one. Just so I can maintain a little bit more crit. A little bit more semblance of crit. Crit is good. Big frost ring? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let me go enchant it really quickly. I've been actually enjoying playing my outs and like enchanting stuff on them. I'm not like buying the most expensive enchants, but like just enough to like get at least some kind of like a decent enchant. Like a silver blue, not terrible. Not the greatest. But hey, it's an alt, man. I'm trying to work my alts and trying to break the bank either. I feel like it's worth it, man. Even the little bit of enchant is better than no enchant whatsoever. And that's also a bit of score, a little bit of valor for me, which is good. I do need to start playing this thing as Frost again, though. I miss Frost, man. I miss Obliterate as Frost. Like, I know he's been lots of good, lots of fun. I love it, but I miss Frost, man. Now, this character could potentially make a tier. This character could potentially make a tier tonight. I have a charged tier already. If I get another piece of tier, I make another set, and now we got a 4 set. Makes Rester better, Ellie better, Enhance better. It'll be really good. Big Frost Ring? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Alright, change alliance now. I did that for some of my characters a while ago. Yeah, I mean, just a while back. I think it was like when they added the cross faction thing. I was thinking maybe go back, but I kind of like the way my characters are right now. Like having a bit more variety on them. I just made a mistake. Unless that's an opportunity for us, chat. Unless it wasn't a mistake. Unless it was meant to be. I didn't mean to open it up as enhancement, but I think this opens up an opportunity to start playing enhancement. What do you guys think? I think I have to pick up the Horizon Splitter so I could properly play enhance. It's a sign. I did not mean to open up as enhance, but it's fate. I'll take it. I'll take it. I meant to open as Ellie. I meant to get myself a bit better Ellie stuff. But getting a good weapon as enhancement, now we can properly play enhance. I'm pretty happy about that. Who the hell is messaging me? Oh, is that though? Alright, so I can't upgrade this yet. I could maybe get it to 415 at some point if I ever get 2k score. Or 2500 score, I think it is. That's not happening. I can definitely get a 2k on this thing. Definitely can get to 2k on this thing by taking all my bad fortified keys and pulling up, or tyrannical I guess this week, and pulling them up a little bit. Most of my tyrannical keys are actually pretty good. I could do maybe a better quarter stars. I actually am surprised how much score I have on this thing. I guess score isn't all that bad if you're just doing a different key every single week. And just pulling it up little by little. That's not bad at all. That's about D4 goodbye 90 years. Oh no, dude. Oh no. What is that releasing? 666, yeah? That's not it for a while. That is, dude. That is the. Are you playing their new season, by the way? Apparently they're having like a big hurrah last big season for Diablo. Are you gonna play that? Like Diablo 3? get like a big complex system or whatever, like one big season. I started watching a video by Riker on it, and I kind of just like stopped because I was just trying to get some work done. I just wanted to peep it for a second. I was like, wait, this is Diablo stuff. Like, I don't hate Diablo stuff, but I just don't know much about it, so my interest is just not there yet. I gotta get a hit stuff? Yeah, for sure, for sure. We gotta play in hits this week. Definitely. In Opinion, which is a good private server because I have money for a real one. I don't really know private servers all that well. I just lack of experience on that front. So I wish I could tell you, my guy. Wish I could tell you. Alrighty. Evoker it is. Devastation. I need a better ring, man. I need a better ring or a bracer. I got a lariat. I mean, lariat is kind of bis, right? Don't get me wrong. It's bis. It's bis. You kind of need a lariat. But man, that's going to be my first dud for the week, man. First dud for the week. Just because I can't replace a lariat. I mean, eventually this can become like a socket, right? Or a bottled essence, I guess. That's pretty cool, actually. That's good. I think it's good that they added stuff like this, because at least I can like get you crafted item. I gotta do some real keys now in this guy though, so start getting those purple gumballs, so eventually I can make some better crafted items. I gotta do a lot of those, honestly. Alrighty. I think that's all my alts, right? We burned through them pretty quickly, man. I gotta get more alts up and running. I gotta get the paladin in there. I gotta get the warlock. I gotta get the monk. These characters are all on the rise, little by little. Now is the time for rogue, though, chat. The rogue, we're hoping for fat weapons. We're hoping for big, like, pants, so I can just catalyze those. God, the amount of quests I have here is just ridiculous. I gotta do a bunch of group stuff for Revival Catalyst. I guess we'll go kill a world boss after this, see how much percentage that gives. Ah, man. You ready, chat? You ready? This could give me an opportunity to get something good. Or be absolutely garbaggio. Please be good. Please be good! Oh. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly good either. I already got good shoulders. I don't think that's a trinket. I don't think it's a helm play either. I think it actually might be garbaggio, chat. I think it's a socket. I think it actually is a socket angle. I think we'll literally go grab a socket. All similar these, but like I don't think any of them are an upgrade. Oh. Oh. That hurts. Oh. Ah. Hurt. Huh. Unless I pick up the trinket. I could pick up the trinket and take them to M pluses. But like my combo with the trinket's really good though too. My combo's really good. The boon. The boon is pretty good. Like the boon of Dathia isn't bad at all. But like I already have a whetstone and I have Grief Torch. Both of them are really good. Boon is great if you need like big AoE, and that could maybe be good in some mythic classes. Like I'm a target cap class, so maybe that could take place of like the Dathia trinket. Rotate between whetstone and that, because that does all uncapped damage for AoE over Dathia one. But like I don't really know. That euros pounds was even more. Oh, is it pounds? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm bad with my currencies, man. Looks like a new Paragon board effects. Yeah, that's a lot more in depth apparently. It's apparently really wacky, really wild. But they want to give like a big old go, big season. And they said they'll probably do more seasons, but they know that a lot of people are gonna move off of. Yeah, so like swapping my chicken's places apparently is a bigger upgrade than any of these addons. So that seems like a socket angle, man. Can the flaring cowl have a socket? Because I could just slap a socket on that, put a gem in that thing. That could work, yeah. That might not be a bad idea, because flaring cowl is something I'm going to use no matter what. And if I can put a socket in this thing. Can I put a socket in the cowl? Hopefully it doesn't break it. I don't know why I'm like skittish about it. I could also put an insignia on Melandros, like that's an item. I probably should do it in the helm, because there's a good chance we'll be able to recraft the summons for future patches anyway. Maybe that helm will continue to be good. I'm thinking if I put it in anything, probably should put it in the helm. Because I know that I can't get this ring again, but that helm is probably going to be still like best in slot at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm thinking we do a socket strat here, chat. We take our coins. 2 duds in a day, man. What is this? 2 duds in a day. 600k DPS of blood DK SVG pulling a small ads on my VR. That's pretty good. Alrighty. Add 1 socket. Mad. Can I use it on... It looks like I can. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it in a helm, just because the helm may be an item that I'll take through the rest of this expansion, man. Maybe an item that I actually use the rest of the expansion. Potentially. And what do I need? Radiant, Alexstrasite, good. Cool. Radiant, Alexstrasite. Radiant, Alexstrasite. Look at the good ones. We did the Malachite too for a bit more versatile, but I think I need more crit. What's the worst? I will go readjust my gems if I need to. More Wilpos? Forbidden Reach and unlock the new Dragon Rider ability 1005. In a future PTR build, players will return to Forbidden Reach to learn more of the story of the Jack the Evoker awakening now that the feat of Razaketh has been secured. This zone includes new content for max level players, delve into the troubles left behind, but a meddling of the problems and the chaos left behind. Among those elementals, players will face will discover hidden treasure rooms, and with the Dragon Scale edition, encounter new bosses, objectives, more storms, cool. Discover new Dragon Rider glyphs. Okay, cool. So that's part of that update. Neato. Alright, so that doesn't sound like it'll be available in this patch update, but it sounds like it'll be available in a later one. That's gonna be pop that on here. Let me see if I got any work orders real quick to chat. Maybe I could complete one or two real quickly. Because I picked up all the quests in the area prior to the stream. Picked up all of them. I can't make these. Not yet, at least. Oh, but I can make that. Big crab, big crab, big crab. Yay, huge. Made one of my 3 crafts for the week. Alright, let's go kill the world boss real quickly on this guy. Just because I need to get this percentage bar filled. And then we'll go play also real quickly. I don't even remember how much the world boss gives. I think it used to give like, what, 50? So people used to say like, oh, just kill it like twice. And you're good. I wonder if doing like dungeons and malls is going to help fill the bar. But I definitely want to dive into alts, man. 20% now? That's still worth it. It's still worth 20%. I will kill it just because it can give me like a purple item, which maybe I can melt with disenchanting and get my materials. God, my bags are a mess, man. I mean, they're pretty organized more or less, but like still a mess. Still a bit of a mess. Used to get 25. I thought I gave 50. I thought you used to be able to just kill it twice and you're chilling. But maybe I got that wrong. I guess 20. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. But I understand why they did it. Like right now, it's like if you have 5 ults that you have, just go kill the world boss 5 times. Do ults contribute to the bar? Because if they do, you just go kill the world boss 5 times on your ults and you're chilling. Apparently we got the portals active too, so maybe I could do that real quickly. The world boss 5 tunes and you fill your bar. Okay, so that's apparently is confirmed. What about doing this one? Hold on. Does doing this help? Because the world boss is up here almost. We just see when the portal is closed. We're about to cap it. We're about to close it. Let me just do this with Storm's Fury. Think a bit about our counter. Appreciate it. I'll just do all keys, man. I'll just do keys on all. I feel like that'll help me as well. We got this bar to fill as soon as these guys are dead. One more tick. Dude, it's like capturing the flag in Arathi. There we go. March of the Primalist. Now we get to fight the Primalist like mini boss. We got the frosty one this time. Now, I don't know what these things do at all, by the way. So I'm gonna guess they just do some mechanics and stuff. That's about all I can think of. Maybe there's more to them, but it means the eye. But they don't seem like super terrifying or anything. Probably not good to stand on that. Just guessing. Based on the big blue circles. Also, yeah, they do. Okay. But Boston GG. That's not bad at all then. Yeah. That's not bad whatsoever. Wait, these guys actually give us freeze, huh? Guardian's Duty. There's a whole freezing mechanic in this area. Like, whenever you do the Primalist feature, it's all very, very frosty. Which makes me believe that the next boss we'll be fighting of the Primalist will be the Frost one, based on like this frosty assaults. Like, no matter the elemental, if it's a frost elemental, earth elemental, there's always some kind of like a frosty effect to it. But yeah, if you can slay like 5 world bosses on alts, then I should be able to just get it done with my alts with Mythic Plus as well. Hopefully. Hopefully, but we'll see. Did the other world bosses and the event near Obsidian Citadel quest gives like 75? Really? Okay. Yeah, so I know that they made it like super easy. I just don't remember exactly like what all you need to do to get it done. Because like if I can make it right now, that I can play my alts, I can just craft tier sets immediately, then I guess I should go fill out the bar then, yeah? So I can just make tier sets on my alts and play them tonight, chat. Might not be a bad idea then. Maybe we'll just prioritize this. We'll do this event, we'll kill the world boss, we'll maybe do the Citadel quest or whatever it is. And then we'll go play alts afterwards. Pacific Storms if you were giving me 80%. But this Pacific Storms Fury event didn't give me any? Really? I'll do it anyway, just there's a quest line for it. I haven't done on my main, but I've done on my alts. Let's see if it gives anything at all. Maybe it doesn't. Yo, what's up, Jared? My man, hope you having a good one, my guy. Welcome, welcome. Yo, we see 10.05 updates coming up soon. I'm excited, my guy. I'm super excited. Guess a nice PvP get unboxed today. Yo, let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Any tier items by chance? Or biz trinkets? I think nobody's attacking the ads. I think everybody's probably still attacking the boss, huh? That's probably the case. Probably, why isn't it dying? Why isn't the boss dying? I'm attacking it, but nothing's happening. This is taking forever, man. Hey, what's up, Superman? How do you, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. We'll slam this guy here in a bit. Hopefully. Give him the big old guzzle. Gives an odds count. Okay, okay, yo. I do want to see if I can get my tier set first then for all my characters. Because I think killing like rares also gives a percentage, doesn't it? It's about like every activity gives a percent. So I guess it's like, it's not difficult to get. It just, I don't really know the fastest way of doing it though. I just don't know what a fast method is. You're right, it doesn't give a percent at all. That seems a little lame. I feel like that should give you some. That's weird. Anything? It's a bit of storm stuff. Storm currency. I guess it's kind of nice. Maybe we can get like a pet or something out of it. Stock up on your necessary supplies, skip Storm's Fury. Now you give me Storm's Fury? Okay, dude. Alright, I'm actually gonna abandon it. Now I'm actually gonna abandon it. Can I get anything out of this one? I need a lot more Essence of Storm in order to be able to buy anything whatsoever. Alright, I guess we're just gonna wait then. We're just gonna wait, chat. We're just gonna wait. I'll probably come back and do it later at some point. I'll pick up the quest, but like... Nah, I'll pick it up next time. I'll pick it up next time. Alright, so you said World Boss, yeah? Wait, hold on, crap, hold on. World Boss, I literally forgot about it. I came over here to originally get the World Boss. Forgot while I'm here. Going back. I do gotta do some Sphere event on my ults a lot more though. Because the rings from it and the trinket are apparently not that bad. The stats are pretty good. Anybody on the World Boss, or is it not spawned in? It is spawned in. Do I just make a group then? There's a bunch of people listed for a group. I guess I'll do these guys. Beautiful. Just a kill elites over there. Hold on. Like these guys? Those guys too? I guess I should go kill them too, yeah? Now I don't know if anybody's out, if everybody's out here just killing these. I'm hoping nobody's out there killing this guy. Cause that could also get percent, yeah? Yeah. Read the statement said above. The quest is called Surge Breaker. Gave me 75% last week. Just kill the big elites over there. It's called Surge Breaker. Surge Breaker here. Allegiance to 1. Surge Breaker. Wait, big elite one? Well, first creation. That probably gives you percent, right? Surge Breaker. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Okay. Yeah, I'll peep it afterwards. I'll probably do that very quickly then. And I could also go kill the Spellforge creation. That's like really close nearby. I can see if that gives any percent whatsoever. It may not, but I think it should. Or most things should give percent, but I could be wrong on that one. Also, we're all gonna start freezing, by the way. We need a heat source. Otherwise, we're all gonna die. Wait a second. Oh, this robot's a lot harder than I remember now. A lot harder than I used to. We're actually all gonna start dying, huh? Unless we get a proper heal or a heat source. Is that a heat source? I can't tell. I don't think so. Some of us got like 12 stacks. That guy's taking like what? 26,000 damage? I guess it's not that bad. Is there a cap for this though? Is 20 the cap? Because if 20 is the cap, that's not too bad. Yeah, 20 stacks is the cap. That's not bad at all then. I was thinking it was going to be like really tough. Really bad. Yo, long time to see. What's up, Crazy? I do, my man. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, so this guy does give the passing quest. That's what I needed. How much is that now? Okay, everything's dead. Literally all those rares. I just dead. Sorry about that, chat. Alright, let's see if we can get kill his Spellforge creation. I want to see if that gives any completion at all. So that's 40. Huh? Why did I get 40 for that? Did somebody in our group just go kill the other rares or whatever? Like the other super rares in the area and they just counted for us? Is that what happened? Drink some water? I don't got any water. I only got coffee. Yeah, I got 40. I don't know how. Got 20 from the storm. What? Do you actually get stuff from the storm? I thought I didn't. It didn't look like I did at first. But maybe you're right. I have no idea, honestly. Maybe I had to like leave group and rejoin someone else's group and then it just gave me the credit anyway. Either way. Let's kill this guy real quickly. He should be pretty easy. I don't know if they give percent. I imagine like it's an elite. So maybe they do. But if there's like other rares here. Maybe they do as well. I'm just peeping. Flyby? No, they're all dead. Let's see if this thing is up. Usually people out here killing it. Oh, there's a guy already. Perfect. Hey, perfect timing. Look at this. Lovely. Beautiful. Except the fear, but everything else is beautiful. Hell yeah. Nice. Does it get percent? That doesn't get percent actually. I thought it would. But apparently it doesn't. Never mind. Okay. I gotta do endgame. I guess it's just dungeons, man. I guess I wanted to see if I can maybe get this stuff done way before I got the percentage or whatever, or way before I could hop on my alts, like, you know, be completely done with all my alt characters. Get them their tier sets to take them into dungeons. But I think we just dive into dungeons either way, man. I think we just do it anyway. Unless like randomly super rare spawn all over the map. I can just maybe snipe them. I guess I should go to the Obsidian Sanctum just to peep it real quickly. Because it said there should be a quest there as well. So you had 20% before you did the world boss? Oh, okay, so I guess you did get some from the storm then. Okay, weird. Yeah, I have no idea how any of that stuff works. I know that they made it super easy to get rid of the catalyst charges. I just don't know, like, exactly besides like endgame stuff, like what else can give it? I know they're doing primal storms, and I think killing the rares inside of primal storms, like these things over here, like with big rare spawns in, kill it, and it gives you completion towards it. But also like doing dungeons, queuing PvP, literally anything and everything can give you that stuff. Like rated PvP, like solo queue will give you one of those. I think every single game or whatever, every single match. Maybe the Allegiance quest gives you one. What's up, Dale? What's up, Gunny? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that didn't give quest. But now there's a world quest here. Is that it? Is that what I gotta do? Obsidian key? Do I have enough for a key? Key. I don't. Okay, I was thinking maybe I would. Honor the Fallen. I just got a bunch of chaos from that, which is good for crafting. I don't necessarily need for my main. I usually like to check these for purples because I can disenchant the purples and get materials out of it. One purple. That's kind of an easy quest. I might as well. Any super rares here? Any big rares I can maybe slay? Potentially. There's usually a guy over here. Usually a guy over here. Or you can pick up a bunch of these really quickly. He can grab fight him. And get the weapons. I'll help. I'll help. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to be that guy. What's up, chicks? Yo, me and Pot are done some keys. Only doing group content gives you a charger weekly. Some more bosses at your events. Oh, okay, cool. Are done. Yeah, I'll join in. I'll join on keys. Alt stuff or what? Because there are any keys in my alts. Plus, any keys I do will give me percentages for like the charge. Have you been sharded when fighting the Ice Fury? Like the world boss? I've been sharded when I'm doing like random open world stuff sometimes, yeah. It doesn't happen often, but I think it all depends, like, if there's like a huge influx of players in the area. Like sometimes it will like automatically shard ya. Sometimes it does shard like while you're mid doing stuff. It doesn't happen often. It's more of a rare occasion for me. But I guess like it's possible it could just like randomly shard you while you're doing stuff. But I don't know. Again, never happens to me all that often. Bird? German for the monk? Cool. Hell yeah. Wait, Sap? Are you getting in combat with me when I grab your weapons? Yes, you are. One of those kind of guys, huh? I'm gonna grab 2 more weapons, or 4 more weapons, can count. And we'll go do some keys with Machooks. Try to see if we can test out maybe the monk with the 2 set. That could be, or the hunter with the 2 set. That'd be really good. Any weapons? There's one guy over here. A friend of mine came back to Warcraft 3 years ago. He got 69 level on his old guild, grabbed it to heroic raid. Yeah, if you're taking that thing to heroic raid, good luck, honestly. But hey, maybe you'll be able to get a bit of gear. First 2 bosses shouldn't be all that bad. You'll be able to probably get past those. You know, once you get towards Dathi and whatnot, that may be a bit of a different story. That's pretty good. So in the academy we could do. Do I have a couple characters I could bring to a 17. I think my shaman and my evoker would be able to do a 17 just fine. Bosses shouldn't be that much of an issue. Those characters have a little bit of gear, so I could do those. I could do that. There's not too many characters that have those super geared, but I could definitely bring those alts. I think they'll do just fine. Okay, so that also doesn't give you any completion. So it needs to be like a world activity, big world event, assault on the Citadel, Iskara feast probably, and I think the hunts too, yeah? I could just AFK the hunts, couldn't I? Yeah, I probably could do that. Alrighty, chat. Let's actually do some keys, man. I'll figure all that stuff out later. Get the key loyalty for this guy at a later time. But Well, let's see what we do tonight, man. I'm hoping we do Raza. But if we end up doing re-clears, I guess that's where I could get a lot more percentage for re-clears, worst to worst. So then maybe tomorrow we could have also a bunch of tier. Did it 5 out of 8? That's pretty good. I also did the hunt last week, didn't give XP. Does it not really? Okay. Maybe because hunt is too easy. They really were like, you know what? We want you to put effort into it. It's one quest, you gotta do it on multiple characters, or on once on any of your characters. All of them get completion towards the goal, and you're done. Why am I getting pings? So many damn pings. How do you know frontal location of a gouge if they can be gouged in every direction? Or tried to use a gouge before? There we go. Alright, chat. What do we play, man? Do we play the Evoker or do we play the Dalthic? What do you guys think? Which one do we play, man? Out of those two, I think either one could do a 17. None of my characters are that geared in order to be able to get a 17 done. I kind of like the double horn combo, actually. The back horns and the frontal horns. That looks kind of dope. That looks kind of good. The Hunter could almost get a 17 done, I feel like. Evoker? We could get the Evoker out of the way, man. Probably DPS it too. Evoker? Yeah, we'll do the Evoker out of the way. This guy got weapons. This guy got tier. This guy got trinkets. This guy got... I think even the trinket from the raid too. It's fantastic. Love it. Hell yeah. Alright, Machooks, toss me an invite. I'm gonna go grab my potions, everything I need. Let me double check the builds that people are running right now as Evoker. Because I got a pretty consistent build. I should be able to do okay. I do wonder if people play more of a single target build this week though. Or if they're still just like pure AoE. Oh, that's weird. First thing you see is a full talent tree. Looks like you still go Onyx Legacy and Catalyze. No Shatter. Is that what I am? Because imagine for Algathar's, Onyx Legacy is probably real good. Yeah, that actually works out for me. Perfect. Let me even go and buy the good flasks too. I actually already have one. Element of Chaos. Let me get a Howling Ruin. Let me get a Haste and Howling Ruin. Howling Ruin. The ad shouldn't be an issue. The bosses are going to be maybe an issue. Unless we play it properly. Alright, let's queue up and we'll do it real quickly. I think I got everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. That's gonna be fun. I still need to get myself a better ring though, man. Blaze ring is what I got, and that needs to be upgraded to anything. Any other ring. I also have bracers that need to be upgraded. Do I have anything when it comes to crafting? Let's see, hold on. Spark? Do I have Spark? I don't see a Spark in my inventory. I probably have a quest for Spark though, don't I? Yeah, Force Challenge Resourcefulness. Dungeon one? Okay. I wonder if there's like what's it? A skip. Is that available? No. It's not available either. Yeah, I guess I just... So there's a way to skip the whole like quest line to get sparks. If you haven't picked up a spark at all, you can just talk to the goblin. It basically lets you skip it and you get 5 sparks immediately. But if you picked up 1 spark, you have to complete the rest of the quest line, it looks like. I was hoping maybe they would have added in this build like a way to skip it completely. But it doesn't look like they've done it yet. But I don't think they'll do it at some point in the future though. Alright, let's start making my way to the dungeon. Did you watch any of the WoW Arena Championship matches? Yo, Dan, I meant to catch up with a bunch of them. I haven't been able to so far, man. I just haven't really had the time for it. Which is unfortunate. But I do mean to rewatch them on Twitch. I heard that there's a lot of rogue mage stuff in there, man. A lot of rogue mages. It was like, some people describe it's infested by rogue mages. So, we've seen a lot of rogues in a 5.1 window, so I can only imagine how frustrating that can be. But I've heard people complain about rogues kidney shot and saying the kidney shot should get nerfed, kidney shot should be dispellable, kidney shot should be 2-second stun at most or something, or cost more calm points. It's just like, I have no idea, dude. Just based on like WoW Twitter, WoW PvP Twitter, I'm like so confused more than anything. But I'm kind of like, I do want to peep it. I want to see what everybody's saying, but have not really paid attention at all. Enhance, that's my bet. Enhance would actually work out pretty well. I got the weapon now, so that would work well. Yeah, enhance would actually work kind of alright. Sounds good. Sounds good, Matux. I do want to catch up on them though. I know they're on Twitch now, so we're just gonna catch up on the VODs, catch up on exactly what the brackets have been like, what the cups have been like. Maybe just catch up some of the newer stuff, just so I'm in the know. But I heard that every rogue spec has got to play, and I heard that apparently it's surprisingly, even though they keep nerfing the burst, there's still a ton of damage going out because everybody just got like big sustained PvE builds in a way. Like rogues are using the full like PvE build. I've been researching ASUS a little bit, like some of the newest builds. They're literally just PvEing out there, dude. They're literally just taking the PvE build, slapping a mark for death on it, and then just taking that into PvP, and they're just like absolutely decimating everybody, dude. It's insane. And some are even using that shift combo. Ooh, the shift combo is actually really fun to play into. You're playing a hunter. What's your opinion on all of them? I do have a hunter, Alexander. I mostly play mine in survival. I do mess around with the MM though. I tried BM once. I don't think I have the gear for it because I think you need a lot of mastery and haste or crit, one of those two. But my stats are definitely not perfect for it. It's fun. It's a cool class. I do miss double tap a marksman, but I think it ends up working out pretty well anyway in terms of playstyle. I don't really feel like it's that bad. I feel like the playstyle is a little bit more active now between like the aim shots and do we not have? We do have B-res. I was gonna say for a second we have lots, but we don't have B-res. But I keep forgetting the pallies have it, man. Let me get this guy summoned up, and we'll get the monk in here, and we'll be good to go. But yeah. Yeah, I like Hunter. I've been playing mine a lot in survival though. I'm almost got my tier set, and I heard a BM apparently becomes really good with tier set once you also can get your weapon from the vault. I don't know if I'll be able to get the weapon anytime soon unless they do more heroics or a chance from like the weekly events or whatever. Whenever you can get like heroic or normal loot. But yeah, I do want to play it some more though. Definitely want to give it another shot. Definitely want to give it another try. It's been a lot of fun. As survival. Playing Arms Warrior now, they feel so good, dude. It's so great, dude. If you have not checked out Arms Warrior in PvP, man, Ignore Pain Change is fantastic, and that's a Nightborn Windwalker. You don't see a lot of those. You definitely don't see a lot of those at all. Huh. Okay. This could be fun. I just gotta remember, what's my go here? So Fire Breath, I've been looking up Fire Breath with Evoker. The charges for it, they don't matter against large packs. You'll just go one charge of Fire Blast just to keep the dot rolling permanently, and you're just blasting the rest of the time just for insta cast. That's all you're using that for. So I gotta figure out like a better way of like against multiple targets. Like you do want to put it to a charge so you can get that cleave element to it. But yeah, I do gotta figure that out, man. I gotta practice with that a little bit better. Like, maybe I don't need to think about it too hard, though. Like, cleaving is important, but just, like, casting it forever is probably not worth either. You just gotta get it to a good enough spot and just, like, roll it and just keep DPSing. I don't think I'm gonna end up losing the craziest amount of damage if I just, like, try super min-maxing it. I think it'll be mostly okay. Amatrix, whenever you're ready, my guy, pop it in. Oh, I got keys on this guy. With fragments. Does the fragment quest give you completion towards %? I'm sure if it does. I'm gonna use the elemental chaos pot here if I can though. Hey Dal, what's up with the sun lover? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. How you doing, bud? Yo, Chad, I also heard in AWC apparently disc priests is just obliterating people. Made me want to look up what disc priests are like, and yeah, disc priests do a lot of damage right now. Disc priests are insane in PvP. Like they do just about the same healing as every other class. They got two paint subs and a swap. And they just do more damage than every other class out there. It's apparently nuts. Like some of the damage numbers they've been able to put up has been awesome. Kind of love that disc piece is getting play. Like, it's true, maybe a little strong, but I'm glad it's getting play. Now, what the hell can I get from here? Do I want to trinket for a healer? I probably don't. Yeah, I don't think I do. Haste. Haste, because I need more haste. Mastery is better, technically. But I think I need more haste, because it just don't have enough of it at all. Ever. And I feel like they just give me more globals that I need in order to make it work. I don't know if it was worth using this immediately. Oh god. Wait, crap. Already making mistakes. Already making mistakes. We're already going in? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely making mistakes. Definitely making mistakes. But at least we can maybe go for like big slams. Big AoE the entire time. We got spitefuls. Not a lot of mobs left, so I'm just gonna kind of cleave them lightly. Got more mobs. So hopefully just keep blasting. We got bugs. Bug. We got my ability coming back up in a bit. Deep breath here. Hopefully we'll give us a full value of mastery too. Yeah. I do want to cancel that a little early. Use movement. Just get blasting. De-enrage him real quickly. There's like 4 mobs, so I think I should be able to get him into the thing. Just to cleave him a little. It is technically better. Try to see if I can go for a bit of a AoE. I did kind of mess up my whole go there. I do feel a little bit bad about that. Quick enough? Yeah, quick enough. You just gotta be quick in the draw with the fireballs. Just a little quick. That's all you gotta do. Be quick to get the fire damage. Dude, Warcraft is fantastic. I'm actually keeping up with this monk, damage-wise. Even though I feel like I shouldn't be. But I do change my keybinds a little bit, and I feel like it's a lot more comfortable with my keybinds where they are. And I feel like I do better, like just a lot, generally a lot better. Although I did lose that on damage at the end there, I don't really know how. I felt like I was doing pretty good. Maybe I just should have deep-breathed it. Maybe that's what I should have done. For this guy though, I think I do want to go like big AoE as soon as possible. We'll just lost it now. Because we could lost it later, or we could do it now. One of these. I'll just blast him. So all my damage here. Stack up when we can. Okay, now we should be able to go big AoE here. Big blasters. You'll be able to cleave him a little bit. Oh yeah, plenty. Plenty of cleave. Big defensive. Oh, we got a big blaster here in a bit. I'm gonna walk it this way. I'm not sure that's what you're supposed to do. Probably not. I'm afraid. I'm just blasting AoE and I'm like, I'm afraid for my health. I don't know if this is a good move. This is definitely not a good move. Although my damage is fantastic right now. Jesus Christ, the evoker damage. Oh, that's so good, chat. Oh my god. That's actually pretty good. Okay, hold on. I went right. I'm so used to going right though, man. I'm so used to going right. I'm so sorry. I don't do it on purpose. Big deep breath. Cleanse myself, so we should be okay, hopefully. See if I can hit him with a fire breath. I think this is good enough. Yeah, perfect. We can zap him here for a bit. I could cleave an AoE them a little bit, but it's okay. Try to position so I'm on top of you boys at all times. Okay, that's really, really bad. Alright, hopefully this will be enough. Please keep me alive. Ah! Please keep me alive. Oh my god, please help. Okay, good. Dude, that was awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was such a good fight for Evoker. Dude, deep breath, pyre, just absolutely blasting it. Love it. It's only a few buttons. I've started as much damage as we can do in on PSWC. Really, bro, that's incredible. As a, even as a priest? You'd say hit it as a priest? That's kind of nuts. Do I want to pop cooldowns into this guy? I probably should, honestly. Probably should. It's probably worth. Just because we're gonna have the birds after this. Crap. Oh, there goes my cooldowns. But what can you do? Yeah, definitely not the best go of my cooldowns there. Definitely not the best use of my CDs, but what can you do? Maybe I shouldn't be running out as much as I am. Super cowardly about it. Hi Dal, dude. I finally got a ring for my healer dragon. Hey, let's go. 6k haze. I need a lot more haze than that, man. I only have 3,000. I need a lot more than that. I got like 398 ammo shot. Let's go, dude. And plus, what can I do with that? Run 0 so far. You should be able to get like 15s done with that, I imagine. It all depends on your score, though, I feel like. Nowadays, most keys are like based on, like most groups kind of really like base it all on your score. Like, honestly, you should be able to do 15s, A-okay with that. Perfectly fine. Hell, probably even higher than that. Like, your item level shouldn't hold you back on this one. But, like, it all depends on, like, the groups that you're joining, though. Honestly, like, at the end of the day, it really depends on the groups that you're joining. It's not really in your control that much. Or it's not as much as we would like for it to be, you know? My damage right now here is kind of ass. Maybe that's what I should have said on my other CDs. Who knows, though? Yeah, that was pretty poor. Although I feel like my DPS overall should be pretty decent. Hopefully. Let's go for a deep breath. As much AoE as we can. I should have full cooldowns for the boss here in a bit. Go for a root. Evoker spam, still clip sometimes it seems. Evoker spells sometimes still clip. You mean for like the empowerment spells? I guess it depends what you mean by clip. I'm not that well versed with Evoker. So it all depends exactly what you mean by clip. As disc, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I definitely would give disc another go, like for PvP. I think it'd be so fun. Because now that you can like do damage, I feel like you basically play like an extra DPS. I feel like that's so fun. I wish I had cooldowns for this guy. Because this is gonna be one of the tougher bosses. Cool. I was thinking we were bugged for a second. But maybe they hopefully have improved it so you can't like really bug out this place super bad. Just be able to bug out this place really badly. Alrighty. I don't know how to play it, but sometimes deep breath and start feels buggy. Can I actually use it? I need to try to see what you mean. God, this has got so many silences here. We got the quaking, we got the bird that can silence here. Super fun. Hope I get my fire breath here real quick. Blaster, and then another one of these. He's gonna bank, honestly. I just hold on to the ball. It's my ball. Do we just continue blasting? I'm gonna pop it in. Not saying that we're going to go use it now. Just don't want to hold on to it. Yeah, just hold on to it for a bit. We don't actually need to use it yet. Ooh, maybe now? Maybe after that one, yeah. Ooh, deep breath? Let's go, dude. Huge deep breath. Probably can go for one of these. Don't want to get interrupted if I can help it. Again, opportunity to get interrupted here. Maybe I should have saved my cooldowns for like when the boss was gonna take a lot more damage. Maybe I should have just done that. I feel like that's why I'm a little bit behind everybody here. Just gonna drop the ball in when I get a chance. I'm actually gonna hold on my stuff. Pud? Uh-oh. You may be dead, Matux. Maybe pop you a heal here. That's about it, man. I don't know why he moved on top of me like that. I was already in the spot and he blinked into me. I'm not sure why, but I guess both of us are dead. Guess who will die? I was okay, and then he decided to bomb me. All right, we go again. I don't understand why he did that. What a menace. What a major menace. Oh no, dude. I don't understand why that guy did that. Like, we're doing okay. That guy left? That monk left, bro. That ASUS guy left immediately. He probably watched the mage. Oh no. Boys, we're missing a guy. We're not four-manning this, are we? Are we? I mean, I guess we could try. I think I just immediately bailed. Oh no. I don't know if Matixi realized that we didn't miss it. Okay, I think he realized. I think it clicked out. Yeah, we may need another one and do this again. Or maybe just do another key. Just queue up for someone else's 16. SBG maybe. WTF is more friends list. Ask him like, yo, you want to join back in? Go again? Yeah, you tell me, man. What do we do? I'll give you guys like a minute. Because we can still probably, like, if he gets back in, we could probably still time it. But I don't know if we're just going to be outscared or not. Well, actually, I don't know if we can time it. Like, the first boss went really well. Second boss, we had a wipe. But, like, if we don't have any more wipes, we'll be alright. We could run it back. Love pugs. Yeah, that was weird, man. That was weird. One wipe, and the guy just bailed. Maybe he's trying to get score for it or something. And he just like really needs like a 17. Maybe he has a 16 for this place. Because some bugs do that, man. They'll just bail. Do you know that's actually bannable offense now, or at least suspendable offense? Like if somebody leaves a key that early without like any reason whatsoever, just like if you're like, you know what, that was kind of toxic move. If somebody pulls like a toxic move like that, you actually can report them and they can literally be suspended for like a good while. Like, I don't know if that guy realizes that or not. Like, at least, like, come up with an excuse to someone, be like, dog's on fire, gotta go. I don't really know. But yeah, apparently that stuff, apparently they're treating that stuff seriously nowadays. They have to add a punishment. They do already, yeah. Make it deduct score, like if you don't get the punishment, you get a second person to leave, a majority of votes pass. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea to like do some kind of like a school voting system. But there's already like, they are taking actions against people that do leave keys early. Like they could see it. They could see that the key was going fine. We had one wipe. The guy said no words in the group and then immediately left. And they could see that the group afterwards is confused. So like, they have the context. That's what a lot of people don't realize is they just like think, oh, they're just gonna see that I was in the key and then I wasn't in the key. No, they have like the whole context, so from like exactly what happened to where you were positionally to like everything. Like when people do logs, right? When you see logs where people see exactly what classes are and everything, they have that info and plus some. So they have extra context and they're just like, you know what? Yeah, if you're being kind of toxic in keys, there's like a social contract, all that, and they could use that social contract to like suspend somebody. Like, at least come up with like a believable excuse. Dogs on fire. Like something, anything, you know? But I don't disagree, Jonathan. I think it's... I mean, on one hand, people... Do we want to do this key again? Can we just go for like SBG or something, man? Can we do something for SBG? I think the problem with Tux is you put the key as a beat the timer key. So then you get the people that are just trying to like time it with like flawless runs. I would just do like a standard one or something. I feel like that beat the timer attracts like a very specific type of person that's like, yo, we're either doing this key or I'm out. Nobody can get mad for me for leaving early. Nobody. I swear, I think like setting that standard, like setting that kind of thing, like beat the timer, they're like, all right, it's a big pumper group, no wipes, or I'm bailing. Because we ain't beating the timer, gotta go grab some fire. Literally anything. It doesn't matter what excuse you put up. At least put up one up, at least cover yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? Have an alibi. I don't know how to say about some of this deep breath and starting to feel so buggy I can actually use it for a few seconds. Yeah, I don't really know. I think I've never had like a really high haste build as an evoker, so I never really noticed it. For me, it's always felt sluggish and like kind of janky, but I always assumed it was a low haste. But playing with a high haste this run, because you can get like the buff from Algathar, like that seemed a little bit easier. Yeah, just people see if there's like somebody queuing like for SBG or something, man. 16, Shadow 16 or something. Let's see if we can just queue it up. Like there's a 17 right here. We could probably just join it as a pre-made. There's a guy doing the 16. Just join like one of these guys or something. There's a couple of them. I feel like that'd be easier to do an Algathar. Just because one, you can't really scuff these keys up. They're super easy. And two, they're super easy. And three, they're extremely easy. Or like a Court of Stars. That's also another one that's really difficult to bungle up. Maybe like the first boss. Maybe people can get confused with the RP section of it at the end of the day, but yeah, I think that's just much easier just to queue up for like a pre-made. We have a group, we have a variety of scores. It's a pre-made group. They would probably be like, oh wow, pre-made, I don't have to look for more people. Here's a full group, they'll basically carry me. Because most people doing the keys or listen to their keys there, some are basically asking to basically almost get carried. They can do it with list like it's 15, and he's gotta just go in for like a big group to just join in. And pick up like the Giga Chads to like carry them. But also getting like a full like party of 4. Can either be a good thing or a bad thing. It all depends on what their experience with it has been. Some people have had a good experience with what's it? Great experience with like full pre-mades like that. And others not so much. Oh, there's another Shadow Moon over here. It's 15. It's probably better to do 16 and above. At least I would think so. Let me see if there's a court. Are there any courts? I feel like I've been living inside a court, but I'm okay doing the key again. Nah, not a lot of courts. Hopefully one of the Shadow Moons takes us, ma'am. Get us in here, bud. Please. Shinobi. Storm Mage. Come on, my guy. Get us in here, dude. They're just thinking like CE or hero and ults. Shinobi, please. Decline. What? Is it because of me? Yo, I got a low score, but like, trust Halls. Oh, that's a hell of a key. Halls of Valor. That is ballsy. Also for like the dog boss and Hersham. That's like the 2 hardest bosses. I guess Odin too. I guess Odin would be one of them. Or I don't consider Odin really as a hard boss. Although I should be. Shadow Moon, yeah. Good just bush of Ruby life pulls too. Apparently Ruby, like if you do it well, it's a 25-minute key. It's really quick. It's literally the fastest key for like Mythic Pluses. That or a court. But Ruby apparently is really quick. Now that they nerf some stuff and like if people know the strats. I don't know the strats. I do gotta do a Ruby at some point. Temple? I like Temple. I actually don't mind Temple. Water bosses are kind of annoying, but like as long as you can live the Jade, you're chilling. Shadow Moon, Burial Grounds, boys. Let's go. Huge pickup by my man Matux. Yo, if you got the Garrison Hearthstones, use them now. I'm just gonna start flying my Drake ass over there. Hell yeah, dude. How are we doing that run, by the way? Like outside of that pull. We're doing pretty good, dude. We're doing 90k DPS. We're actually doing all right. Asa guy was doing a lot of damage, but he also left. So I don't really. I guess I should give credit. Like, yeah, he was doing a lot of damage, but he's also that kind of a guy. Love Shadow Moon, dude. It's so easy. The easiest key. That or a court. Courts are pretty easy too, but Shadow Moon is definitely. I'd say Shadow Moon is easier. Shadow Moon is easier. Maybe like the final boss on Tyrannical can be like long, but like it's really easy. The strats are really good for that one, but it's pretty easy. And the hard part is actually getting into an ad phase. Getting into the getting on the ad. Oh, the ad part. Yeah, yeah. You just gotta get a kick and get the tank to taunt it out. Like it's really down to the tank control. Like somebody gotta get a kick. No stuns, no nothing. Just get a range kick. Let the tank run out and taunt it out. That's all it takes. Maybe a second kick if you need it. It's so easy, fun to play. Yeah. Ints. Oh, ints on the ad phase. Okay, yeah. Ints. The only ints I know is the inting that I do whenever I play my alts, like my survival hunter. Or whenever I play my arms warrior, hopefully sometime this week. If I get a little bit more gear on that thing, because that thing is still scuffed. What the hell is this rogue? Where are you? Where, bud? What the hell? Are you already here? Okay, we're already here. Looks like everybody flew. Okay, plug it in, go. I feel like wasting enough time already. What mount is this? That's the Xerath Overseer. That's the cutting edge mount for Xerath Mortis, the final raid of Shadowlands. Xerath Overseer. It's like a big egg. It's got a really cool animation though. It does like a backflip loop-to-loop with a mount special. It's pretty cool. But it's like the whole, like the first one's like futuristic-y kind of like Xerath Seed egg with some wings on the side, engines or whatever. It's pretty cool. It's the Jailer Mythic mount though. Jailer Mythic mount. And then also there's a heroic version, which is basically like a crab. This is pretty cool. It has like a little bit of like jittery parts to it. It's like very like, it's all really weird. It's like it has a spacey thing to it, but not quite like futuristic. It's like weird, but you'll notice like it's very geometric. That's like the whole Xerath Mortis and the first ones. It's like geometry. It's pretty neat. I still think Sylvanas one is the best one though. Sylvanas Vengeance. That's gotta be the best mythic mount that I've had so far. It looks cool. Fight wasn't, but like expansion was, but fight mount is cool. Then there's no Zoth one. Nyalotha Allseer. It's a cool little jelly. I think the best one was Argus, but I don't have that one. I don't have that mount, and I don't think it even shows up here, does it? Yeah, Shackle Result. That's the coolest one in my opinion. That is the coolest mythic mount because it's so unique. There was no model like it. There was only another way of getting one of those through like a long quest chain with like a pet stuff or whatever. But this was the coolest. I wish I would have gotten the back in the day. I only got to kill that boss like twice before the expansion was really over. Because we were progressing way at the end of Legion with my guild. But yeah, steampunky. Kinda steampunky, but I wouldn't call it steampunky. Personally. But I guess like that's one way of looking at it. Alright, let's just blast everything. Big opener. I don't know if that was worth doing big opener like that. Some people are planning to skip this fight though. They skip this altogether. They just instead they go for they even spot it, and then they fight everything else because then you boost cooldowns in one of the left pack or right pack trash packs. Apparently it's more valuable that way. Alright, if we pull them right now before they get the ad, we'll be golden. Oh god. Hopefully I got some hits there. Hopefully we get a proc. Yeah, there we go. Big proc. That's exactly what we wanted. I think I'll say my big deep breath for the spiders at this point. Just to pat on the spiders. Pat on the spoder. Guess we're just going. Just leaving that man over there. That all works. Hold on, big pad, boys. Ooh, big man, big pad. Look at us, dude. So good at this video game, man. Look at him. He can kill all the spiders. Wait, that moves with ya? I didn't realize that guy moves with ya. That's awesome. Wait, that's sweet. I love that. Big man, big pad. That's so good, actually. Yeah, just grab this guy. Yeah, he's just gonna move with us. Hell yeah. That's so good. Hope that time is right. Yeah. I just gotta make sure I don't get interrupted, man. As long as I'm not stupid with interrupts, I'll be alright. Now let me roar these things, just because I think we're gonna be CCing them. Yeah, that cheap shot is actually gonna last for quite a bit. Oh, Lust. God, I love this media Lust, man. It's actually so good. It's so nice for your haste. This gets you so many, like, globals. Okay, we're just gonna go. Just go hit the boss real quick. Lusted, busted, bursted. And then get through the dungeon. What are the affixes this week? This week are gonna be Spiteful, Quaking, 40 Tyrannical, and Thundering. That's the affixes for this week. I'm gonna get stunned, aren't I? It's okay. Blasted. Oh god. Almost got myself interrupted. That could have been bad. Also wonder if Pud is gonna end up playing the melee build. I wonder if like a melee build is a viability now. Or has any viability. That's another thing I could have done is deep breath and hit both of them. The boss and the ad. But I didn't. I probably should have though. Just continue to blast. Insta cast. Just because I got an insta anyway. Heal. Quit chilling. Yeah, I feel like my damage definitely could be a little bit higher as a Evoker, but it'll be alright. The buffs to self-healing should be pretty good though. They're coming up in 705 or yeah. 1007? 705. Oh god. I could maybe fly through both of them, but I feel like it's kind of worthless. Unless I'm trying to reposition maybe. Oh god. Oh, that begins protection just from all sources of damage. I thought it was only from Shadow. Standing on the rune like that. Huh. Interesting. Up a wall there and everything. That's crazy. That's actually so good for quaking. I was thinking for a second, like, we're gonna get screwed over, huh? Oh god. Yeah, not much you can really do once the boss gets super low on health. I can have a good damage in the opener, but my damage afterwards is kind of behind the entire time. Alright, let's see if we can pull them on top of these guys. Not interrupt them, hopefully, and just blast them. Let's pull them on top of the Dominators, and then hopefully we can hold the aggro. That one we could maybe interrupt and walk him in. That's not a bad idea. Some groups do that. It's gonna be a bad move, isn't it? Yeah. So they're all gonna get CC'd now. Or break out, at least. Knock up? No, not a great idea. Not a great plan, but it's okay. It'll work. Domination? We can knock him around. We can at least, like, push him around. Bully these guys for a little bit. Just bullying these mobs. Chat, you should never bully, unless there are mobs inside of a Shadow Moon Burial Ground dungeon. And even then, you should only bully lightly. Should only be jokey bully. Never real bully. Don't be a real bully. What I did to those mobs, I never do that to real people. Don't bust out your dragon wings and start knocking them around. Moral of the story. Oh god, got a kick, nice. At least somebody else got a kick, not me. Hopefully time it? Okay, nice. Hell yeah, I like the movement. We can blast, and gouge, let's go. What a man right there, dude. I don't even gouge on my rogue either. I guess now that you got an extra talent point, like you can. That's not a bad idea, especially in caster heavy dungeons like this. That's not a bad move at all. When is the raid? That's gonna be later tonight. I'd say like about an hour and a half from now, or 2 hours I'd say from now. Yeah, about 2 hours from now, I'd say. 2 hours is a decent number. Alrighty, ready? Blasting. I'm gonna get interrupted. Did not want to get interrupted there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save my cooldowns until I kill the ad, and then we get 40% more damage on that. So I'm just gonna kind of go with a little bit of a setup here. And just wait until we get the ad. Once you get the proper use of the ad. That was a bit of a mistake, but it's okay. After killing the ad, then I'm gonna pop off cooldowns because you get 40% more damage that way. Have you bully mobs? No, I had to do it to him. Try not to commit too many resources, but honestly, she probably be committed more than this. Okay, full cooldowns up. Full cooldowns up, everything available. 40% more damage when you get your soul back. Here we go. 40% more. 40% more healing and damage. It's pretty good. It's a good damage buff. I'm gonna try to see if I can maximize it here. See if I can make someone work off of that. And we got Thundering on top of it. Kind of want to hold on to it for as long as possible if you can. Let him overlap for a little bit. It's quite a big gain. Quite a big damage gain that way. Uh-oh. Trolling, you're fine, fam. You're fine. You're a-okay. Oh, them lusts though. Love it. Lovely, lovely lusts. I was about to troll too, actually. Soul Steal. Honestly, maybe just kill them both. Is this something we could do right now? Just kill the boss? Yeah. Don't actually have to do it. Here we go, man. 2 weeks of being bullied by the wolf. No, Jakey, I got another socket? No way, bro. No actual way. Hold on, I'm still... There we go. Alright, I'm gonna try not interrupt him the same way that I did last time. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more of a good boy about it. Just try to kind of blast. I'll let you kick that guy on the left to get him a little closer, but I don't know if that's worth. Yeah, hodge him. I guess I should swap to this guy now. Oh, they're all basically dead. We're chilling. Good ring. Goodbye, Spark before 18. That's pretty good. Yeah, you do have to get a... So it's you can buy Spark, which is nice. But I don't know if it'll be worth, but I guess it's better than nothing, yeah? We don't need this guy for percent, I don't think. Do we? No, we don't need a percent. Why do we? Yeah, we don't need him for percent. I really don't think we need him for percent. That's too much. Because we didn't skip anything special. At least I don't think we skipped anything. Okay, I want to see if I can pull up extra spiders. So here I'm probably gonna pop big cooldowns, and then pull even more spiders. Try to see if we can maybe group them up. All of them up. Everything blasted. Blasted everything. Literally all of it blasted. Love it. Lovely. I'm gonna die. Just gotta heal. Yeah, you can do like a really big pull with the spiders there. Like if a healer goes in, it just groups everything, and if you just wait, you can nuke everything very, very quickly. It's a cool pull, because it's just spiders. They don't really do anything. You just extra pad that way. Yeah, it's just a lot of damage as a Evoker. Just crazy. I guess I won't buy a Giga 421 geared sheath. Yeah, might as well, yeah. Might as well get yourself super geared. Use the sparks, spend them. Oh wait, not what I wanted. Almost dropped the ball on that kick. That could have been bad. Alright, group up the birds, and I think we should be good. Okay, didn't get the birds, that's alright. I'm probably just gonna hold my cities then. For the birds. Let me get you. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. It's a frontal, and you just, as long as you avoid the frontal, like it should never fall off to the side. As long as you just avoid the frontal, like, it'll be okay. Oh god. A purple frontal? Yeah, that's the one you want to avoid. Because I don't think this guy got slows or anything, so you should be fine. Like, maybe the bats have a slow. The plague spit. Good thing got me though, yeah? Bigger vocal play. I'm gonna send my CDs for the boss at this point. Be very, very careful. Take it slow and steady. Huge upcoming uptime on the Evoker? Hold on. Alchemist Stone is a huge uptime on the Evoker DPS. Is it really? What does the stone do? Because I don't actually use the stone. I don't really know what it does. New posts? Hold on. New updates? No, just Season 2 Overwatch stuff. Oh god. Here we go. Do we want to lust this? Nah, we'll lust the last boss. We'll lust the last guy. What the hell is that? That ball kind of came from the left side. I think it's too close. Yeah, that puddle, I think it's a little close, isn't it? Or is it okay? Well, I got... Alright, I guess I'll die. I'm not sure what happened. Did he just swallow all of us up? It looks like he did. Only Majik's like hanging on the back, he's just fine. I may need a B-res. What the hell am I? Okay, apparently I can get a B-res. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. Oh, ah! Oh my god. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, legit terrifying. Oh, what horror. Okay, we're gonna back up over here. We're just gonna blast this guy for a little bit, I guess. And I might need to start blasting this guy out there. Can reach him. Just barely, but we can reach him. That was super unfortunate, man. That was actually extremely unfortunate. Alright, where'd he go? Somehow I'm still top of DPS, I guess. I have no idea how that's happening. That was unfortunate, man. That was embarrassing. That puddle was in a bad spot. I don't know who... Yeah, there we go. That's an okay-ish puddle. It's not the best, but definitely would have put it a lot closer. Not as close as that was. Because that was just ridiculous. I don't think he can reach him. Yeah, I don't think he can reach him. That's my fault then. I probably should have placed it a little better. I guess better safe than sorry. Okay, we're dead. Oh no. Okay, well we can't do it like that. I think we have to go another direction. Which way is he gonna go? Is he over here? Oh, that rogue can tell, man. The rogue can literally see this man. That puddle is in a much better spot. Yeah, both of those are pretty decent. I'm gonna stand out here. Look at that. Good puddle placement. Just gotta be responsible and take care of your own puddles. Wish I had the full cooldowns for this boss though. But maybe we'll get the fire breath in a bit. Yeah, well. I don't know if the beam will track the boss when he goes down. He doesn't. I was thinking maybe it would. Ah. There he is. Gonna blast him here for a bit. Oh god. Oh god! That's a decent puddle. Drag the swollen big, the drag got swallowed by a big worm. Oh yeah. That is the title of today's stream. This boss takes so long to die, man. I kind of hope they would increase, maybe like decrease the boss's health, but maybe make the damage a little bit more deadly, just so the healer actually has something to do. I mean, I guess like it all depends how you look at it. I would love for them to shorten the fight, and if that meant like the boss is a little bit more dangerous, but the fight is a lot shorter, I'd be okay with that. I wouldn't hate that. And my damage went out of the window though, man. I feel like as soon as it got swallowed up, on my cooldowns, that was it. All right. We kind of have a go here. Either one of these. Does that stun him? It does stun him. Beautiful. Get one of these in there. One of these as well. Big cleave. Big proc. Rogue popping off, dude. 4 targets. That's the Outlaw Rogue's like... Really 8 targets is like the sweet spot for the Outlaw. Hell yeah. You know why Feather arms... Why Feather sims low, but literally everyone uses it? I don't know if Feather sims low. Feather should sim really high, Kawa. Feather should be really, really good. That's good for a lot of classes out there. I don't think Feather should be bad at all. Yeah, I'd be very, very surprised if Feather actually sim pretty low for you. I would double check your Feather sims. Just to make sure there's not like something weird, wacky going on. Oh wait, I gotta move. Kill myself. Beautiful. I'm just gonna save cooldowns at this point. There we go. Okay, I have everything for the boss. We have lost everything. Literally everything in the opener. We have all of it. Just gonna lust and bust at the beginning. But it's really good though. Yeah, Feather is definitely not a bad trinket. I don't know why it would sim low, but it's definitely not a bad trinket. Which one do you want to do? He wants to do that one? I'm not sure what he wants to do. I guess we're doing that guy. Ah, I picked up. That was a lot of damage. Did I get 2 stacks? That hurt a lot. Holy cow. On a tyrannical 16, that thing just slaps. Okay, I gotta be a lot more careful with that. A lot more careful. Learn my lesson there. Wow, I thought maybe I could squeeze by it, but it's really unforgiving pixel-wise. Like, it really does not give you a lot of room. Definitely very unforgiving, which is super unfortunate. But it'd be that way, man. It'd be that way. Part of the fight. Which one are we doing? We're doing this guy? I swear to God I was gonna get clipped by that again. Trying to get past that guy. I needed to get out of there. I needed to bail out. Trying to bait it. Looks like the mage has gotten all of them. Does it always target the person further south, or is it just like one of the ranges you can target? Maybe it does target people further south. Okay, I got big cooldowns coming up. Which one of these do you want to do? I guess that one. Trying to get the hell out of there as soon as I can. Just trying to make sure. I gotta get a lot better at like 20-yard range. Like, this is 20-yard range apparently. It doesn't feel like it is, but it is good enough. I just gotta get more comfortable with that yard range. Alright, how do we do? My boss damage at the end was bad, but actually not terrible for the dungeon. Not terrible for the item level. Ooh, okay, so what's my coins at? What's my bar at with that? Do I have the quest for it? Grab the catalyst, 65. So it does count towards all stuff. That's cool. Nice. Hell yeah. We got a gumball out of it. All right. Awesome, chat. Hell yeah. That's good. Good to know that it counts. I kind of want to go to kill the world boss now, just to get my charge real quickly. I just want to go slap the world boss real quick, man. Ruby Haze sims higher for me at a lower item level than Feather. And oh, I'm a moon boy. Maybe for Moonkin, Feather isn't that good of a trinket. Let me double check it. Wait, I talked about the egg? So the egg can sim really, really well. If that's what you're talking about. If you're not talking about the egg, then I'm not really sure. Let me look at the trinkets. Trinkets. No, feather is really popular for Boomy. The most popular trinket combination right now is the feather together with the whispering incarnate. It does really well in high keys and it's just popular. Feather, Skovald for good for Mythic +2, feather and Alchemist Stone, feather and crit trinket, feather and crit trinket. Like feather and egg is good, but it's like not as popular. Yeah, in Sims maybe the, because I think it's all about gonna go slam world boss TY for key Matux. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill world boss really quickly. Just to get my percentages out of the way. I might just do it in a couple of ults because like what, 20 each, so I need like twice. RLP tank, Sims the bait. Yeah. So it's the egg is not a bad trinket. It's just, it's not that it's a sim bait. It can be good. It's just not consistently good. So I think it's just trying to sim like the average of that trinket, but it doesn't mean that trinket is going to perform best all the time. It's definitely not a bad trinket anymore. I don't know who, did anybody have it here? Oh, Magic's had it. I don't know if he's just fully upgraded or anything, but the trinket can do quite a bit of decent damage. It's just not a super consistent trinket. Has moments of good, but it doesn't like, you really gotta train it. It really depends how well trained it is, because it can be a good trinket, it can be a decent one. I just don't know if it'll be like the best slot one. In the best case scenario, when the trinket gets a ton of procs, yeah, it's pretty good. But that doesn't happen all the time. You're not always gonna have those god rolls, god procs on that one, almost ever. So it's just one of those things where you just gotta kind of like, just gotta account for. Is he available here? Is he up? Accept. Hopefully that's a new group. And he's up. Yeah, beautiful. Wonderful. There's the boss. Lovely. I'll just blast him here for a bit. And I want to do this on one more character afterwards. Probably I'll take like my warrior or Death Knight or Demon Death Knight. I guess Death Knight could get something good out of it. I'll probably take like my Druid or something out of it for this one. Just so I can maybe get some kind of gear off of this guy. But I'm only doing this for Creation Catalyst stuff so I can make tier pieces on alts. Because a lot of my alts can actually make the 4 set. If I get one more charge. I'll be chilling. A trainer target 180. A trainer for single target 181k crits. Yeah, I just looked at your like overall. It definitely did get a good crit. It just didn't have a lot of uptime. It just, the damage on it should be. I mean, maybe with a Brewmaster spread damage, maybe like the Brewmaster detail spread will be a little different. But on my Hunter, like mine is, I think, fully trained, if not fully trained. And it's like my 6th damage source or something. But maybe Brewmaster just has like a ton of damage sources. It's just with Hunter, it's a little different. Maybe the proc rate on it's a little different on the class. But it did seem like the, it was really low in the details at a first glance. Maybe I have it wrong. Oh, you dying? Here's a heal. Where are you? Can I beam you real quick? Give me an artifact weapon to beam you. Basically an artifact weapon. Almost got it. So how much is it now? It is one more. Okay, cool. So let me go Hearth. Oh, wait, I can't do that. I'll just fly back. And I'll do it on my DK. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so it's not like it's some bait. It's not a bad trinket. It's just, it's not consistently gonna be like insane. It's a good trinket. It's just not gonna be like ridiculously good over and over and over and over. Yeah, I think it was a better uptime on bosses like in Raid. I don't know. For me, for dungeons, it seems to have a pretty decent uptime. But I guess, you know what? I'm just going to say maybe it's like it works different for tanks, works different for DPS. Maybe you did have it trained. Maybe it's not trained enough, but it says it's trained. Because I had like Guilty who said the weak card for his training thing was not tracking it properly. But who knows, honestly. Maybe I just got lucky on the procs. But yeah, it all depends, honestly. I have no idea. I'm not gonna pretend like I know how the trinket works. All I can tell is like, oh, for me, like on this guy, mine was like 6 damage proc. But maybe just like it procced a little bit differently. Or proc more consistently or did something else. I'm not sure. Have a very good trinket will drop on my Demon Hunter. Doesn't even drop on my Demon Hunter? Yo, are you going for that, what Demon Hunter trinkets are you trying to get? Are you by chance going for the, I do enjoy it. Are you by chance going for the whetstone from Court? Because that's a really good one. That's a really good one. A lot of melee seem to prefer that one. I Scovilled. Oh, wait. That's an intellect trinket. Hold on. That's an intellect trinket. No wonder it doesn't drop. My guy. My mans. My dude. That's an intellect trinket. Also, I love for those people perched out here. That's kind of cool. On the drakes and everything. That's neat. I just love that people like in all the different locations. Moorish. Is it further down? How far down? One above? Over here? What's this? Like a Moorlash. It's like a tree or plant. I'll do later. I discovered it could have a lot of abilities to proc it. Yeah, I don't think you can actually even get that trinket because it is a an intellect trinket. I have Scovilled. Oh, it's a critical strike trinket. A ranger jacket spells have a chance. Look, if I switch myself to a feral druid, yeah, it's not a melee trinket. Or it doesn't count itself as a melee trinket. Technically, Demon Hunters do have range attacks, and technically your abilities do count as spells. So for a Demon Hunter, it will proc a lot. But yeah, it's one of those things where you gotta run with like a caster, or like a healer or whatever, or an intellect class that can get it and trade it to you. Like a hunter too, I guess will work. A range class in general. Yeah, that's a good luck on that one, my guy. I don't know how. Yeah, that's gonna require some luck, because you're basically just like unable to loot it at all. That's big unfortunate. Join whatever group is available. Tell me that it's up. Oh, it's up. Cool. This is gonna moonfire him, and I'll stay out of the way because I can't really do much. I'm kind of useless on a boomy, or I guess I could do this. I could do a little actual boomy. Oh god. Oh, that cause issues. That's one way of doing it. Hey, am I in a mage shower set? I am in a mage shower set. Okay. I'm in a mage shower set up, man. You don't even need like a mage shower like full gear set. It helps, but you don't necessarily need it either. Not nowadays. When is Chinese post out? Tomorrow. Is it patched out next week? No. It's going to be hopefully out on PTR this week. But 10 to 7 is not going to be out this week. No, it's going to be a bit before that one is available. So I would definitely like measure your expectations a little bit. It's coming. We know that it's happening. We already see some class changes. I'll probably cover them tonight. Some of the stuff that's coming up. They're doing some big reworks for healers, which is a big, fantastic, like a huge deal. Also making Evoker just a little bit more tankier, which is also good too. Red palette changes big time on the horizon. More dragon riding, maneuverability updates too. Very, very soon. So it looks really, really good. Hey, there we go, man. There we go. I think I could probably go and turn it on any character, or do I have to do it on my main to turn in the quest chat? Does anybody know when I complete the bar for like the charge of creation catalyst or revival catalyst, whatever the hell you want to call it? I can just turn it on this guy. Perfect. I can just go make my tier. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna make my tier set, boys. We got the pants. We got the chest item. We're just gonna make tier just so we can at least have a 2-piece to play with. And then it's only gonna be 2 weeks at the minimum to get the other pieces. I do want to try to see if I can get a couple of vault slots on this character. Maybe like even PvE or PvP vault slots, like whatever it takes. Just to get more chances at loot. Hoping they'll bring like the popular WAD polearm. Which one? Which was the popular WAD polearm? How's it going? What's up, Rejected? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Alright, you guys ready? Ooh. Hell yeah. Tier acquired. At least 2 pieces on this guy. Should I go and get the other pieces here for all my other alts? Hell yeah. So it's gonna be 2 set right there. 2 set acquired. Hell yeah. I just gotta get a helm, shoulder, glove, anything else to replace the gear that I have. But at least having a tier set. Use a mangle with gore. Deals 30% more damage to nearby enemies. Damage reduced beyond 5 targets. It increases your damage done and reduces damage taken for by 5% for 6 seconds. So basically, just want to use abilities and then mangle whenever that's available. Don't really need to play into a mangle build. Gore has a 5% increased chance to trigger. Using mangle with gore heals you for 10,000 or 4.9. That's pretty good. The itself feels great. Is the token of the catalyst separated? Is the token for the catalyst separated? It depends what you mean, like the resource, right? It's not like a currency. So like the catalyst does not necessarily have like a currency that you're collecting whenever you unlock it. So the currencies that you have in the catalyst, I guess, are stored in the catalyst itself. Like I have it right here. Limit charges per character needs 1, and I had 6 or 2, and now that I have like none. But yeah, every one of your alts will have the charges on catalyst separately, and all of them have like a global charge. Cloud Song, yeah. Cloud Song Glaive would be sick to see. The Cloud Song Glaive. Cloud Song Glaive. Cloud Song Glaive. Cloud Song Glaive, sold by NPC in a category. Oh, that one? Yeah, there's no way that's making a return. Yeah, that's a challenge mode weapon. I don't think those are making a return. Yeah, I don't think so. It's one of those like Mage Shower Challenge, Missa Pandaria challenges, Watch challenges that were available for that expansion for the people that got them. And I think it's about it. I don't think you could really get. Yeah, I don't think you. I will be very. Oh god! Oh, tag it! Ah! Auto did. Fantastic. At least I got the auto off, dude. I was trying to get a global. I don't have enough haste apparently to swap and then slam a guy. At least I got an auto attack somehow, though. Oh my god. Wait, there's another one? Farron? Are they attacking them too? Is he up above or down below? Oh, he's further down below. Is he getting attacked? He is not. Is it worth attacking? Just confused. Disoriented. Watches deteriorate, disoriented, not functioning properly. I guess he is kind of like waddling around. Might as well tag him, yeah. Might as well. Hey, is it GTX 1660 Super D 60 GB and i5 good for WoW? Yeah, I mean WoW can run on a toaster to some degree, but yeah, that should be decent enough. I guess it depends. Are you trying to play like on like super ultra settings? Probably not. Just because of a 1660. I don't know exactly what 1660 is compared to like a 20 series cards. If it's close to like a 2060, then I guess that'll work fine. As for the processor, i5, I think i5 is decent enough. I need to double check. Mace. Not that much of a cool item. That would have been great in more Prot Warrior. But good to know that these rares count on super rares, and they can drop good gear. So I can just maybe do some world activities as a chance at loot. Not just 1080p. Okay, yeah, if you're like doing like a high quality, medium quality graphics or whatever, yeah, it should be able to be just fine. Because WoW does not need like the highest. WoW in its history has never really needed like super crazy requirements in order to be able to be ran. I mean, it could literally be ran on like a smart fridge. Like people have got WoW to run on their phones before. Like it's one of those games that's like they're trying to make sure they don't like they want it to be nicer, prettier. You want to be able to utilize the new rigs well, but it's a game that is kind of limited because it's an MMO, so there is some CPU limitations for it. So it should be able to run on like a lower end rigs. Either way though. But yeah. I mean, the bot bragged the Feldrake, who knows? So the Feldrake wasn't like a challenge mode thing. It was like a trading card game reward. Or people had to like farm it way back in the day for like a rare mount at some point. I don't remember which one that one was. But it wasn't like a challenge like the Mage Tower. I would be very surprised. I mean, if they did bring any of those challenges, like if let's say they did bring like WAD weapons or like Legion artifact weapon skins or anything like that. If they bring one, they should bring all of them. Like, if they're no longer special challenges from back in the day, then all of them should be brought back as well. But if they bring, like, any of them, I don't think they would. Because they said, like, that was a challenge thing. There was the people that did that at the time. It was for that one expansion period. And I think that makes things unique and makes them more, like... makes them cool. That makes them prestigious. The fact that like not everybody has it, but people that played during those expansions that did that whatever challenging content at the time, I think it's really cool. Yeah, I always thought that was really cool about WoW. You know what I mean? Like back in the days, like what made WoW, Vanilla WoW really cool is like have seen that one go with a legendary. And back in Vanilla, not a lot of people really got that legendary. It's like Classic nowadays, like people go back to Classic, everybody has a Lego. It's just part of your best slot at this point. Like you kind of just need it. But back in the day, like seeing people with unique items, it was like, it was kind of cool because it was like, here's somebody that really put an effort into this one thing that was really difficult to get. And they got it, and they get to show it off, and you get to visibly see it on them. You know, it's unique, it's eye-catching, it does draw attention to it. It is awesome. It's like, wait, how do you get this? And you had to do like this kind of long quest line, long quest chain, go through an arduous journey to get it. And I think that kind of adds that same uniqueness into some of these items that are no longer obtainable. But I don't know, like if they make all of these, any of these items obtainable again, I just hope they treat all of them like the same way. Preferably for me, I think they should keep unique items unique. But if they make them like common or make it like so anybody and everybody can get it, don't just make like only some of them can be gotten by everybody. Make it so that all of them can be gotten by everybody at that point. You know what I mean? I think that'll be the only fair way of going about it. Don't really have that battle weapon. I do. My God. Wait. Yeah, I'll sell it. I was gonna see if I could scrap it, but I can't really do that on this guy. Not really. I gotta do so many of these quests on my alts, man. Like professions and stuff. I really gotta do some herbalism. Because I've been working towards that for quite a while. And then alchemy. I gotta start doing that again because that's a pretty big money maker. Especially if I get like super lucky on my materials. Or the yeah. I guess you call it materials. I agree and disagree. Like on one hand that you can see unique items. On the other hand, it kind of sucks for newer players who never had the opportunity to get them. But like if you give every new player that couldn't get them back in the day an opportunity, it no longer makes the item unique. Or I guess it could be like, well, it's still unique to me, but it's like it doesn't make it in terms of unique as in like what makes it truly special. Like if everybody can, like think of those cool mounts that people have gotten like from a promotional material, like a time walking mount that everybody gets just for logging in that day. Like nobody rides them. Like they're cool, but like nobody thinks of them as unique. Nobody thinks of them as prestigious because everybody has them. It just removes a lot of the like uniqueness about it. You know, like if they maybe added these items in the game or like a variation of these items, like a recolor, like take the Mage Shower or like let's say Mr. Pandaria challenge mode armors, and now like an alternative recoloration with a different effect. That new players and older players, people that play back then, people that play now, everybody could get a chance at. It's similar to the item, but let's say it doesn't have like the smoky rogue effect, but instead it has like a lightning effect. And it's blue. Or like add the paladin one, but it's like a dreadlord paladin. So instead of like bright lights, it's just like a smoke with red. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like a reverse like idea. Like what if a rogue was actually like a shaman-esque? Or paladin was like a little bit different, mage was a little different, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool if they did something like that and then gave everybody else an opportunity to do it. That way you could keep the same sets, but then newer players could still get something cool that's very similar to the original, but it doesn't quite like step on the toes of the original either. It's same thing for the druid, right? The Fellbear skin that they added for the Mage Shower, I felt like it was done really well because they gave it like, okay, we'll give it like a Legion spin. It's a fell bear. You got that green, you got the little green emanating out of your like tattoos, I guess it is in a bear form. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I guess you call it tattoos. Like it's really unique. It doesn't step on the toes of the original. Like you can, if you still have those original bear form skins, it can have up to 4 variations. So there's like 4 ways of looking like a werebear. But here's like a version that new players and older players can get. You still can get the original ones. They're still super unique. But then there's this one as well that now everybody can get. You know? Oh, my feral bear is so cool. Yeah. I don't know. Like I just hope whatever they do with it. Like if you are gonna bring any of these items, like you should bring all of them back in. Like if we're gonna no longer make them unique and special in the in objective way, like they no longer can get these items. That's what makes them unique, kind of deal. Because you can't get them again. Like you either had them or you didn't. Like if they bring one of them back, you should bring all of them back. it's gonna feel pretty bad in terms of like, oh, I guess like everybody's gonna have this thing, so it's not gonna be as cool anymore because literally everybody on the Mother has it. But I guess at that point, then at least it's fair. You know what I mean? At least then it's fair. But yeah. Make it hard AF for new players to get it right away, but if you do it good enough. So then if you, the problem is like a lot of the people that want to get these items, like if you make it really difficult to get, like people can, I don't know, it's just, is the arguments for it, for like adding these things, it's like, okay, we'll bring it in, but then make it like really, really difficult to get. And it's like, well, why are you basically like gatekeeping these items out of it? Why are you making like such a hurdle? Like it just should be given to like, I feel like the argument just, the goalposts keep moving with that one. You know what I mean? It's like, well, okay, we want to be able to get a chance at it. Okay, we'll make it as difficult as it was back then. Oh, but it actually became easier during Legion when people had double legendaries, then it should be easier. Okay, I guess we'll move the goalpost, make it a little bit easier. Oh, but why are we having to make it a challenge? Why is there a hurdle? Why is it like time gated or whatever? Okay, well, I guess we can remove the time gating because then it's like, want to make sure to respect the player's time spent. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's just one of those things that just generates very, very quickly. So you either have like a consistent rule, they were special, they're not coming back, or like, okay, one of them's coming back, all right, just basically give it to everybody. Because I feel like it is going to end up hitting that line anyway. I don't know. Because I don't think you can, because like the Mage Shower was pretty cool back in the day, but the Mage Shower did get easier over time too, yeah. Like the first time people did it, when it was really prestigious, at the very beginning of the expansion, it was challenging. You need to have gear, you need to have perfect play, consumables, everything. But as you get double Legos and all that stuff, it did become easier. People were able to do it. For some, it still was a challenge, but most people were able to just walk in, learn the fights, adjust to, depending on how like Elishama does it versus how like a Feral Druid does it, and get the challenges, get the skins you needed or whatever you wanted. And then when they brought it back for like the Mage Tower as we have now, when it was challenged, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I love that challenging aspect of it. I thought it was really, really unique because then it felt like the rewards that you're earning, the bear form, the Mage Tower like mount, and even like the achievement. I'm not a achievement kind of guy, but like the Mage Tower one, I went and did it just because it was so cool. Tower overwhelming. Get it done on every single spec in the game. I went out and I got all my odds geared, ran them through whatever time walking content I needed to, learn the fights, practice hundreds of pulls on all my alts, like all across my characters, all the specs too. It was super, super fun. I'm not an achievement kind of guy, but I wanted it because of the challenge, because of the reward, because I felt like, wow, this is really prestigious. It's really, really cool. Like, there's a driving motivator to these kind of things. And I guess some people like have that drive, and other people don't really have that drive. And it all depends on how you look at it too. You know, I think at the end of the day, it all depends on like how you personally view these kind of things. For me, like having this challenging thing that's really, really cool, that's unique, that isn't all just easily accessible to everybody, makes it really, really cool. Like, I feel like we need to have a good amount of those things, but also like stuff that anybody can get, and like more casual friendly stuff at the same time. Yeah, but as for like what, the Mage Tower skins, the challengeable weapons, all that stuff, I mean, if they're gonna bring them back, like if you're gonna bring one, bring all of them and make them like something that anybody and everybody can get. It does kind of diminish their ability, their like uniqueness, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. And at the end of the day, people get to get their cool cosmetics. Like, I'm gonna get them anyway, but it's gonna feel like weird. It's gonna feel, for me, less unique, because of like it no longer makes the item unique. It now becomes a common. So I feel like those things won't really stand out as much anymore, because everybody on the Mother will be running around, let's say, in like the rogue the Mage Tower or the rogue challenge mode skins, wielding their WAD weapons, or one WAD weapon in one hand and like a Legion artifact weapon on the other hand. Like, if they're gonna bring all of them, they bring all of them. Everything from like the corrupted Ashbringer quest line and all of it, like every one of these unique items, and then promotional stuff while you're at it. Maybe they could do it through the training post, I guess. Like, if they do it, I guess that could be one way about it. I do think that with a better way of going about it is like, players want to have those unique appearances, but and I feel like there's a way to do it, to have unique stuff similar to what we had back in the day, but something that even players that played back then and players that play now can earn. Take like a variation of the Mage Tower weapons, but like change them, like bear form, right? It's a fellow bear. It's an extra skin appearances. You still can give the original 4 that you had as just an extra. If you could add more of them to like the other classes, give it like a different effect, different whole color scheme, give it a different like slightly different design, just like it's very, very similar, but it's not quite the same, but it is basically very, very similar to the original. It's just an extra variation. And then give it a chance so everybody can go back and get those things. So like you can still keep those original items that were unique, but then you have the newest variation that everybody can get now, and then they're similar enough where like it's basically there. You basically get that appearance, you basically get like that look, but it's not exactly, it doesn't really take away from the original either. How about those Chiefs winning a Super Bowl chat? Yo, bro, I have not watched any football this week whatsoever, this month in general, dude. I am behind. I have no idea who's playing. I have no idea what's going on there at all. Not a clue, man. Cook the feast. I do need to do the feast at some point. But tonight, chat, I got a raid in an hour. I'm gonna call it here. Get myself a little bit of grub. Dive into the raid this evening. I am not... Shoots and Eagles. I am not sure if we are re-clearing or what. But we'll see. But we'll see. What we decide. I'll hopefully have an update for you guys like right before we go live though. Hopefully I have an update right before we go live. It looks like maybe we'll be reclearing. We'll see. It looks like a bit of drama stirring, but we'll find out tonight. Streaming the raid? Yes, I am Shane. How you doing, by the way? Your Wickbot is my favorite set to see you, right? That's so cool, man. I love that one. But since I started playing, it seemed to be second level 179 in terms of getting gear and getting stronger. Dark Zephyr, what I would do if you're trying to get yourself a little bit better gear from 379, I guess you've done like some of the world quest stuff, right? You maybe kill some rares, maybe join some of the community events like the Siege of Dragonbane Keep, or maybe have joined the Iskara in their feasts, or maybe done some grand hunts and stuff. But if you try to get better gear after that, if you have any gear from storms, if you ever done any of these storm invasions, like there's world boss real quick. You can do the world boss. Once a week there's a new world boss available. There's like 4, they're in a rotation. You can go slay them once a week. See if you can get some kind of gear from them. You can even see what items they have if you go to like a raid section of your adventure guide. Dragon Isles. The world boss available this week is Liskanoth. They have a, depending on class, there's mail, helm, cloak, wrist for leather, plate, belt, and cloth boots. So you can get 2 items no matter what class spec you are. Or no matter what class you are. Is a Hunter Dal for the raid? Nah, this is gonna be rogue if you do anything tonight. Wouldn't be able to bring my Hunter Man. I wish though, but I don't think I would be able to. If you got any gear from the storm invasions, though, if you've done any of these storms where you go in and you're fighting enemies that have this elemental power storm on them, there's a good chance you've collected a little bit of this currency called Conflux, or the elemental overflow. So you can use this to buy 359 gear, but that's not going to be that much of an upgrade for you. But this gear can also be upgraded into better items using storm sigils. So when you collect enough of these storm sigils, you can get 2 per invasion that you go, per storm that you go to. Once you have enough, you can turn that gear, as basic 359 gear, into a sigil gear for a better, like a better use for it. Like Sigil of the Raging Tempest is what I got. It's 385 item level. It also comes with a little tier set bonus. So that's another way for you to get a little bit of gear from the open world stuff. So rare, so world boss, getting the elemental gear, or you can start diving into some end game content like dungeons, for example. 379. It sounds like you should be able to get into some dungeons like Mythic Pluses. I would start maybe with like a +5. Mythic Pluses, think around like dungeons just to get higher in difficulty. The higher you get a keystone with dungeons in Dragonflight. Over the last few expansions, we've had this keystone system where you have difficulty of dungeons like normal, heroic, mythic, so like the harder difficulty, and then Mythic Plus, where the difficulty keeps growing higher, but the rewards also keep getting better. Although as you get into higher difficulty, you get extra challenges that meet you in the dungeon. So the first challenge is going to be like Fortified or Tyrannical. You're either going to have bosses that are going to be a little bit tougher, or the enemies that are non-bosses are going to be a little bit tough to the dungeon. Not the craziest affix, it just makes things a little bit different, like you're going to be building yourself more AoE or more single target that way for the week. Then you have stuff like Spiteful, where after enemies are slain, they'll have a shade that spawns in that will chase after a random player. So slaying enemies doesn't mean that you're done with the fight. It means that there will be shades that you got to deal with after. And if you're a melee, that means you may have to move back. But it does make classes play more into like crowd control. Like, oh, enemies are coming up, let me root them in place, just don't touch anybody. Or stun them. Be more effective and be more active with your crowd controls and stuff. The next one is Quaking, which is like every 30 seconds or so, your group is going to have these circles around them that will erupt, doing damage to others. Just make sure you're not standing on top of other people, and make sure you're not casting a spell because it'll interrupt you. So little hurdles, little challenges while you're doing the dungeon, while you're killing bosses. And when you kill the bosses, killing up enemies in a dungeon, because you need to set a certain amount of like percentage for ads killed in the dungeon, you get loot at the end of it. And that can give you also Valor, which Valor can be used to upgrade the gear that you get. So that would be a way of going about it, like doing some mythic pluses, going some lower end pluses. Yeah, you can upgrade in PvP Hall. Yep. I killed the world boss. In a second, you can upgrade in PvP Hall. Yep. You can upgrade it. Yeah, it's right over here. If you go to this guy, he's the guy that'll give you all of your upgrades for like all of your conflicts gear. Like he'll upgrade your Valor, but also kind of give him a job of also upgrading your gear. So if you want to try to make like the primarily fused gear, he'll upgrade it for you as long as you have the storm stuff. Yeah, so you've done it already. That's what I have to do now after this patch. Yeah, I would say you could also dive into raids too. Like if you can't find yourself like a normal raid to get into, like search for a raid, maybe like Dragonflight. See if you can dive into like a vault normal run. You tap in vault normal, see if there's a group available. Maybe there will be a group that's like a fresh group trying to get some fights done. On normal, I would start there because that can give you quite a bit of gear and a chance to tier. But that's also like, it's also down to like how groups are doing it, because it's pugs. Sometimes they may look at your item level, like one group will be like, hey, yeah, it's good enough item level, while another group will want somebody else like super geared just so they can get carried. So there's a bit of that social aspect to it. I would sign up for a couple of groups, but if you get declined, it's not your problem. It's usually like they're just looking for something special, and I want to say maybe just out of your hands. But you could join like fresh groups, or maybe like people that are just like maybe listed. It's like a fresh group, learning group, guild groups, because usually a lot of them are like really chill. Like normal, no fight or kick, probably not the group you want to be part of. But fresh full, like maybe there could be really, really chill. Fresh full clear, joining those fresh ones that are just loading up. They usually will grab whoever. But yeah, there's a lot of groups listed all the time. Some people looking for straight up one shot pumpers, and others just like really cool, relaxing. Don't do sales. Don't do the vault carries. Don't do those. You shouldn't need those. Unless you decide to actually do it, and then you should only do them on your server. Don't do them through this. Let's say like the professions, you got a bunch of gold. You're like, alright, I want a good guild to carry me through it. There's a couple mil, carry me through, give me all the loot. Because some people do it. Because some people made a lot of gold doing the profession stuff at the beginning of expansion. And people that raid, they're like, I'm not great at making money, but I can do raids. You got money, we can do a raid. We can trade. It's a service. We buy your lariats, you'll buy some runs from us. It works out, yeah? You give us some lariats, we get you a run. All gear is yours. It's a trade. But yeah, if you're not fighting luck, do LFR. Because LFR is a much easier version of these fights. It should be able to get in your item level. You should be able to get a chance at tier gear, some good trinkets out of it. That'll give you a little bit of gear to work with. Yeah. If you're looking for PvP, just start PvPing. Battlegrounds, get yourself a full set of honor gear, and then start doing like rated PvP in order to get conquest. Try some solo queue once you get yourself a full set of PvP gear, but definitely get the grind, get yourself a full set of honor gear, and then start doing some PvP stuff with conquest and rated stuff and all that. It's going to be much easier for you to get a full set of honor gear, which is going to scale up in PvP. That one's its own thing. So PvP, you're just doing a whole other thing. If you're doing PvE gearing, mythic pluses, raids and stuff, all that can be helpful. Keep the general. What'd you drop in the general? Oh, Guardian Druid coming next week. Yo, Guardian Druid buff. Yo, let's go. All done. Guardian Iron Fur 20%. Yo, Iron Fur now increases armor from Iron Fur by 50%. Barking damage reduction by 10. Big. February 7th. Okay. Let's change the PTR now, and on February 7th, this right changes. We'll go. Wait. Schedule for maintenance 7th to start to deploy a number of tuning adjustments. Oh, basing your performance and in-game content. Yo, they could have a lot of these, huh? This is work in progress. I'm intending to add more tuning listed above the next few days. Yo, I want to check out what they're gonna do. Ursox Fury grants absorb shield based on 50% of damage. Big buff to Ursox, dude. Oh, Raise build could be viable. Reinvigoration, reinvigoration's frenzied regen cooldown increased to 40%. Okay. Cooldown reduction. Oh, that's good. Their main chance of proc is at 10 to 20. Lunar Beam healing increase about 130, reduced to a minute cooldown. Yeah, that's good. We keep a close eye on the variances of survivability across tank specializations. These changes are intended to alleviate some difficulties Guardian droids have been experiencing with certain damage types, as well as targeting some of the underperforming talents, which are not delivering meaningful survivability improvements. So basically passively more survivable, so probably you can go into a lot more of that damage-oriented playstyle. Good stuff to see, man. Love it. Alrighty, boys. I'm gonna call it here. I got a raid in like an hour or so I'll be streaming that in a bit. Chat, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in like about an hour or so, yeah? I'll see you guys in a little bit of time. Guardian Druid buffs, let's go. I'm excited for those, man. I am actually so excited. Hell yeah. I do wonder if they'll have like even more stuff, but I definitely want to cover that tonight, man. Got a lot of class changes coming up with 10.07. 10.0, just next week, 10.05 is just going to be even more hot fixes. Huge fan of these kind of changes, man. Big fan of this. But yeah, Dark, if you got any other questions, man, when it comes to gearing and stuff, I can give you pointers. If you always are welcome to shoot me a message in Discord, I can give you maybe a bit more of a rundown, like when I have some free time to just focus in and really get you some info. But my man, yo, thank you, boys. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys in about an hour. Oh, I'll see you guys tomorrow for even more like training post stuff, yeah? Training post is gonna be tomorrow. But get some ults out of the way, get some stuff done. And maybe we'll do some solo queue. That'd be kind of fun. Alrighty, boys. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alrighty? Or tonight. Tomorrow tonight. Peace.
None of them boy, they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Bad pants in power to some archbishop. Them no bad. Who them want me in a Turkish? Them no bad. Who could do with me Rossi? Drop. Man can't beat up with no flossing. From a Bible that you never saw. Send for the grand race for your prayer song. Cause I tell you what wrong. Ready for the war. Ready with your phone. None of them boy, they no bad. Left a mark, young gog on a regular. We say them hardly ready. Them a new type of artillery. We a boss and a Tom and Jerry. Out the blue I hit you with an airstrike. They not bad like my air Nikes. It's a rare sight, yeah. Steady aim with precision. Make the vision with a clear sight. Better go get your affairs right. Them boy, they no None of them boy, they no bad. Road back, live with my bar. If we mark, them no bad. Them no regular. We see them hard, them no bad. Me a new type of artillery. Me a bust, I'm a Tom and Jerry. Out the blue, you got that airstrike. Me air nice, air sight. Steady aim, them no bad. And it's the vision, we got air sight. Better get your fit, them boy, they no bad.
Playing a game you always won. You never even talk. free.